Shelley, you drag yourself out of bed at God knows what dark 30 this morning and came here for what reason?
Well, this is my job and I enjoy it, but ultimately, every few weeks they give me money.
Sucker!
Yeah, what?
You can get money for free at
What?
Sequan Resort and Casino.
That's
You get up
crazy talk.
$25,000 instantly.
Okay, I'm gone.
$25,000 not enough money for you these days? Is that what it is, Richie?
Well, I'd always like more.
Now, through March 31st, you can win a minimum of $2,500, but up to $25,000 instantly.
Sweet.
Here's how it works. 9 winners every Monday night through March 31st. It's simple to play. You get 1 free entry ticket a day just by visiting the casino. You can get extra tickets by playing the slots, bingo games, table games, and winners are drawn. And then you're invited up on stage, and there's going to be a bunch of piggy banks up there. And you just pick out which one you like, which one's calling to you. Piggy. Come on, Piggy.
Hey, Piggy.
Come on, squeal.
And then you smash that piggy bank, and whatever money is inside is yours to keep. There's going to be at
Nice.
least $2,500, maybe $25,000, and you win it instantly, and that's it.
Cool.
Jack ching, bada bing. You break the bank. It's easy. It's fun, and you can win $25,000 instantly at Sequan Casino. How about it? Can you play today? Let's see if we can get Chainsaw away from his realtor, who is currently shopping properties in Rancho Santa Fe for him, following his newfound wealth, winning $5, $10, $15, $20 on the 80s. Name is your
Oh, and by the way,
Pat Benatar. That was nice, man.
I never would have guessed that.
Thank you.
That was pulling out from behind Jeff Gordon
Yeah.
and nosing your car across the finish line at the Daytona 500 in the last split second. That was nice.
thank you. You know, and I don't gloat because you act like you've been there before.
Right.
Hey, Ruth, where's my fine?
You'll get it.
Or not. Yeah, that was a satisfying response.
I'm working over here.
What happened to
break?
What
I'll
happened
be
to
down later.
what happened to bumper sleep trade?
Is that what you really want?
How can it not be accurate? I mean, seriously,
Okay.
it's going to be lousy everywhere.
All right.
All right, let's get a sports update with the Chainsaw now here on KGB and Q103.
Well, good morning and thank you, David, and hello again, everybody. In the sports world, the Accenture Match Play Championships continue in Arizona. The 64 best golfers in the world pairing off for one-on-one single elimination matches, leading to Sunday's final one-on-one showdown. In yesterday's second round, Phil Mickelson was eliminated, losing to Stuart Appleby, but Tiger Woods defeated Aaron Oberholzer to advance.
I hit the ball a lot better today. Did some good work yesterday in the evening, and did a little bit of work last night, and felt really good about what I was going to do today.
They are down to the Sweet 16. The Golf Channel will begin coverage at 11 a.m. today. College baseball showdown today at Tony Gwynn Stadium. The Aztecs host USD tonight, actually, 6 p.m. In sports movie news, Justin Timberlake is set to star in a new baseball movie. How appropriate, considering all the times he gets to second base in my daydreams. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, I just accidentally revealed that my subconscious is a good girl. Timberlake will play a switch hitter.
I thought it was going to be for all the times he's taking balls off the chin.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Well, you got it
Either
in.
one,
That's
whatever.
the important thing. Other movie news. Godfather legend. Fish legend. Acting legend. Abe Vigoda is still alive.
I can't believe that. I don't want to believe that.
And he's 87 years young today. And truthfully, Abe Vigoda, not a good actor.
Didn't he look 87 in the 70s?
Yes.
Yes.
On Barney Miller?
Yes, he looked 87 when he played Tessio in The Godfather. And when he told everybody, remember, he could hide the gun from Michael behind the toilet, you know, the big scene
Yeah.
for the shootout for Sollozzo and McCluskey.
Yep.
I
It was his
think-
idea.
I think we can tape the gun behind it. That was his big line. He said it like a robot instead of the menacing mobster he was supposed to be.
This is the business we've chosen.
I'm just saying, overrated. You know.
10 years ago, some movie maker came to an agent and said, hey, can you find me like an Abe Vigoda type? And the agent says, well, how about Abe Vigoda? The guy goes, he's still alive? You're kidding.
Godfather 3 was on last night. Had to watch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Had to watch.
And you still defend that as a pretty good movie.
It is a good movie.
A drop-off, but still good.
It's a good movie.
I
Meanwhile,
like Andy Garcia in it.
he's gorgeous.
Yes. I was on Friends. His eyes are so brown.
Meanwhile, in the National Bell.
When I realized that you could sing any 80s song over You Can't Touch This. Listen.
You can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Don't turn around, oh, uh-oh. The coming in town, oh, uh-oh.
Can't touch this.
I heard you on the wireless back in 52.
What did you tell them?
Video killed the radio star.
I wanna rock right now. I'm Rob Bass and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to work the microphone because you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. So the friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then no friends of mine. Safety, take on me, take on me, take me, take on me. I'll be gone when you take.
Hammer time.
Oh, I had a sight in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. I wear my sunglasses up now, so I can.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Together forever and ever to part. Together forever. Oh, Johnny. So I said it's out of the radio, but I did it more than thunder.
Thought Association. 3 games last night.
Ken Boyer, quick. I'm sorry. I'm trying to mix something down over here.
Ruth. I didn't do anything. Rockets bodied the Heat. San Antonio, Banderas, Minnesota. Portland, Space Needle, Seattle. And no, you didn't do anything there, Ruth. The Boston Celtics and their best record in the league visit the Suns tonight. And this one would be fun to watch for you, Ruthie. It'll be interesting to see how Shaq has recovered from his debut 2 nights ago in that loss to the Lakers. 7:30 ESPN tonight. In other sports, David.
Ask that one-hit wonder 80s band Hydroplaning pass you on northbound 8.
7:44, 38 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
Can't name it, huh?
I have no clue.
How can you not know this song?
Never heard
It's
it.
amazing to me. It's like when someone will play like L.A. Woman by The Doors, and I go, well, I've never heard of it before. How can you work at KGB? Tell me when a glimmer of familiarity strikes you, okay?
Might not, but
Does it take on me?
Okay, Ruth, I guess we were asking you. Now do you recognize it?
no.
Oh, come on.
Now I get it.
Only because of the bit that he just played. Yeah.
They had the coolest video for this song.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was part animation, part live action.
Oh.
And it was actually quite cool. Okay, I'm getting
Feel like a kid again. And spend some fun family time when you click a ticket this weekend. Win a 4-pack of Disneyland Resort Dream Party Park Hopper tickets when you use the keyword CLICK at 101kgb.com.
Highway 5 on Mission Bay Drive. Pacific Nissan. Pacific Nissan.
now that we have the jingle down, what about the media choices?
Well, we're on the radio. We've got the freeway signs, TV spots, the newspaper.
Okay, what about the internet?
PacificNissan.com, our website.
Then they can go to...
They can go to sales, they can pre-owns, make appointments at our award-winning body shop with Frank.
Perfect. The jingle,
yes.
And now the internet.
Right, PacificNissan.com. PacificNissan.com.
Pacific Nissan.
Okay, team, as your manager here at Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill, it's my duty to issue you some crispy shrimp protective gear. You've got your crispy shrimp shield, baton, and flame retardant suit. I think we all know how crazy it can get when there's crispy shrimp in the store.
Sort of seems like overkill to me.
What's that, Jimmy?
This is Rubio's. We're selling tacos and burritos. The sun, the beach. We don't need riot gear.
Correction, Jimmy. We're not just selling our original crispy shrimp again, but new mango crispy shrimp too. Are you familiar with the euphoric effects Ancho chili sauce has on the human taste bud? How about mango salsa? Well, are you, Jimmy?
No, sir.
A customer with crispy shrimp on the brain will do whatever it takes to get their next bite. We lost a lot of good employees the last time we offered it. Okay, everybody suit up.
Wait, when you say you lost employees, you mean they quit, right? They got other jobs, right?
Crispy Shrimp is back, so proceed in an orderly fashion to your nearest Rubio's for crispy shrimp tacos and burritos, original flavor or new mango style, for a limited time only at Rubio's.
Let AutoZone help you save on routine maintenance. Now at AutoZone, when you buy 5 quarts of Quaker State conventional motor oil and an STP oil filter for just $11.99, they'll supersize the deal and give you $2 off an air filter. Some restrictions apply. See store for details. Get to AutoZone today.
You know, doubling in size can be a good thing or a bad thing. If you double in size, bad thing. If San Diego's favorite Auto Center doubles in size, good thing. Dano the Godfather and his little buddy Mario are pleased to inform you that Bob Baker Toyota Scion Lemon Grove has doubled in size. Double the new Toyotas and Scions. Double the certified pre-owned vehicles. Double the Toyota trucks. Double the service and parts departments. And double the great service that you've come to know. And just in time to welcome the all-new 09 Bob Baker Toyota Corollas and Matrixes. They're here, available for immediate delivery. And 2 things to remember. If Bob Baker doesn't have it, Toyota doesn't make it. And if you don't give Bob Baker a chance, you'll never know how much you could have saved. It's Bob Baker Toyota Scion, twice the size, Freeway 94 at the College Avenue exit, Lemon Grove, or anytime at bobbakertoyota.com.
This is the DSC at Night.
Go to bed!
101.5
KGB.
Oh, Haley.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
What's going on?
Nothing.
What can I do for you?
Can you wish me a happy birthday today?
What birthday would it be?
13.
Oh, wow. That's a big one. What are the big plans for today, Haley?
Yep.
No, what are the big... What are
I'm gonna go to school.
Oh, that's a
and
bad
then
plan.
I'm going to get my eyes tested.
Oh.
Are you getting tested because you think you need glasses or something like that?
No, I've been having headaches lately, so
I
we're
see.
going to see if that's one of the reasons.
That can do it.
Mm-hmm.
That can do it for sure. What do you want for your 13th birthday?
Money.
Money. Always good.
What would be a reasonable amount of money?
$1 million.
No, come on, a reasonable amount.
$50.
$50?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll give you $50 for your birthday.
Are you serious?
I'm absolutely serious.
Cool.
Give you $50 for your birthday.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Anybody special at school? Any guy you got your eye on or anything like that?
No.
Everyone's stupid at school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I went to that school too.
Yeah. That'll change, though.
Yeah. Your family got big plans to take care of you today?
No, we had my party a couple weeks ago, so
I see. What did you do for your party?
we had a big party at Carlton Oaks Country Club. And
Nice.
we had my friend's band play.
Very nice. That's quite a party. I don't get anything like that for my birthday. All right, Haley, you hold on. Emily's going to write you out a check for $50 just because it's your birthday.
Okay.
All right, hold on. There goes Haley. It's her birthday.
Nice.
13 today.
And you know what you've just asked for.
What's that?
You know what you've just asked for.
Not going to happen. What, every other person on their birthday is going to call up?
Yes.
I already gave it away to Haley.
That's it. It's gone.
Already done.
You should have been the first one to ask, like Haley. Okay? It's just like every time I meet a millionaire, I ask for $1 million. They always say no, but you just never know.
That's right.
So it's a numbers thing. You got to keep trying.
You're paying it forward.
Hello?
Hello, Daniel. What's going on?
Hey, well, how's it going, Dave?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Good, good. You just trumped me. I'm great. You're awesome. What can I do for you?
Well, basically, I play for the San Diego County Enforcers. Basically, it's San Diego Sheriff Officers, Oceanside PD, Escondido PD. We're all getting together, and we're in the league. We're playing a big game on Saturday against the LA Heat Fires, and it's called the Hero Bowl, too, and our game's at 3 o'clock.
Is this football?
What's that?
Is it football?
Yes, football game. Mm-hmm. So basically, all tickets are $5, and all the proceeds go to a Marine fund to help a Marine out that lost his legs out in Iraq, and we just want support, and you guys can do donations, and we just want to get it out over the air.
Okay. When and where is the game again?
It's at Cathedral High School at 3 o'clock tomorrow, and it's called the Hero Bowl, and we also have a website. It's called SanDiegoEnforcers.com.
SanDiegoEnforcers.com. All the information you need to contribute, watch a great game, go out, watch Daniel whip some ass, help out a Marine who lost his legs in Iraq. That's where you go. SanDiegoEnforcers.com. All right, very good.
All right, thank you, Dave. Appreciate it.
I wish you the best of luck with that, okay?
All right, thank you, sir.
Thanks for letting us know, Daniel. I appreciate that. What would you do if you woke up one morning and you found out that the bank had deposited $5 million into your checking account? Ruth.
Have a heart attack.
Then what would you do? You call them right up and say, hey, I got $5 million here I'm not supposed to have.
No, I'd sit and spend it for a while in my head. Trip out.
And then?
Call people.
You'd be spending it up here?
Yeah.
News for you, there's nothing up here.
No shops up there?
No, there's nothing to buy.
We got shops in our head. What are you talking about?
There's nothing up here, baby. Big empty stainless steel room.
Uh-oh.
And then after I got done shopping in my head, I would call the bank.
You'd call the bank and tell them, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Because if I spent it, they'd make me pay it back.
That's the problem.
Benjamin Lovell of New York, 48 years old, facing charges for not only not telling anyone, but for actually spending $2 million of the $5 million mistake.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Commerce Bank, isn't that where...
That's where Mr. Mooney worked, wasn't it?
Was it Mr.
Or was
Mooney?
it Mr. Drysdale?
I couldn't tell.
I think
it's
it was Mr. Drysdale.
Yeah, Drysdale, okay. Well, Mr. Drysdale goofed up and stuck the money in his account, which only had $800 in it.
Uh-oh.
$800.
That's quite a windfall.
Mm-hmm. He made multiple withdrawals, and even though he knew that the money was not his, he spent it to buy jewelry for his girlfriend. Oh, I'll bet she was sticking close to him.
You're so big and strong.
And made several investments. Lovell is being held on, it's funny, they gave him $5 million by accident. He spent $2 million of it. He's being held on $3 million bail.
Wow.
Which he no longer has, and he faces 25 years in jail.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about that?
You're supposed to launder it real fast,
No
change
kidding.
identities, move out of the country,
Fake your own
Cayman
death.
Islands,
Right.
bye-bye.
Now, Ruth, are you earning enough money to have $5 million adding up in your bank account?
You're funny, Dave.
The answer is yes or no.
That would be a big fat no.
Well, I have a job alternative for you.
Oh, really?
Doorman in Las Vegas. Do you know what these guys are making?
Mm-mm.
Doorman in Las Vegas. Pure Management Group. Pure is a nightclub in Las Vegas. They're getting checked out by the IRS.
What?
Rumors have been flying for more than a year and a half that high-flying, cash-laden nightclub scene was being scrutinized by the feds. And then the shoe dropped Wednesday when the IRS and other law enforcement authorities raided the Pure nightclub. I think Nicole has been there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Sources have been telling that doormen at several clubs are clearing $8,000 to $10,000 a night.
Oh, yikes.
So much cash is pouring in that doormen are making $500,000 a year.
God.
$500,000
A year.
Oh my God.
Cash. Which is why the
God.
IRS
They'd
is
like
going,
their cuts.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, over here.
Which is like making what, 800 grand or $1 million?
A Pure executive said on the Hush Hush over the weekend, 5,000 people showed up for Paris Hilton's 27th birthday party.
Jeez.
About 6 months ago on a busy night at Pure, this person overheard two men bitterly complaining about the cover charge. They wanted, what's a cover charge? When's the last time anyone paid a cover charge? Anybody. Last time you paid a cover charge?
Years.
Not in this millennium.
Right.
Emily, have you paid one lately?
We try to avoid the bars, but they can be up to $20.
Jesus!
No, Jesus doesn't pay. He's a celebrity. He's
Front of the line.
They
Really?
they open up the velvet rope for Jesus. Yes, exactly. Well, he always brings bread and fish with him. I mean, come on. And if they run out of booze, he turns the water into wine. It's a sweet deal.
Sweet. Yeah, you're right.
They wanted the cover charge $1,000 per person.
Holy smokes.
The market will bear.
Now, I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I like going to Vegas. I can take a couple days before I start to go. I get dizzy and I'm like, God, get me out of here. I like going to Vegas.
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to spend money.
Yep.
I have no interest in going to clubs. I have no interest in spending $1,000 to get into a club, only so I can spend $400 on bottle service.
Right.
What for? Someone give me the lure of spending $1,000 per person to get into, I don't care if it's the most exclusive club in Vegas. What's the lure?
You're the idle rich. Wanting to hang out with the other idle
to be
rich.
seen.
That must be
to
it.
look at fashions and to have so much money you don't even care, or not enough money and you still don't care.
Now, all that appeals to me. I do like to see fashion. I do like to see, the beautiful people and all that other kind of stuff. And the idea of being stinking rich appeals to me as well.
Sure.
And if all that was going on in my world, I still don't have the interest of spending $1,000 to get into a bar.
Right.
It's loud and clamorous.
Right.
And, hey, what?
And you're already paying for a room in Vegas. Why not hang out there with your bottle
And
if
the
you're,
First thing you're going to do in that bar is try to hook up with somebody and let's get out of here. Just cost you $1,000.
My wife doesn't let me hook up.
Oh.
She won't let you date. Neither will my husband.
No.
God.
First thing they do is try to change you. Jeez. Women.
They wanted $1,000 a person, said the grumbling patron. I said the highest I'd go was $800.
Yeah, show them.
Yeah, he's got to keep his integrity intact.
Dumb and Dumber.
It's not just Pure, the largest club in town with a capacity of 2,400. Grumbles about nightclub gouging have been growing louder and louder. In my nearly completed book, Vegas Confidential, the author says, it's no secret that most clubs understand that the longer the line, the higher the anxiety. That's where the line slide comes in. If people have been waiting all night, they're not going to go somewhere else and start over.
Yeah.
Club employees, usually the size of big league umpires, will go down the line and fish for people who really want to get in. The line guy might get $200, but now everyone in the group is still going to have to pay $30 or $40 to cover. Sometimes the doorman demands more, maybe $50, $100. Then there's bottle service. The usual requirement is 1 bottle per 3 people. 2 bottle minimums are not uncommon. Bottles at most clubs start at $350 to $650. Which means if there's a 2 bottle minimum, you're spending $1,300 for 2 bottles of vodka. Plus the $1,000 to get in. $2,300
There you go, Boyer.
for 2 bottles of vodka.
That's your night.
Plus, between 3 people, you're going to have to spend another $50 to get the vomit out of your shirt.
So you can't just order a cocktail?
You can order a cocktail if you can get in, if you can get to the bar, if you've got $25. Whereas bottle service, you get ushered in, you get your own table, they bring a bottle to you.
It's a guarantee
now you're all
going to
served.
spend money. Right.
Wow.
And they actually pay attention to you and don't, walk
I don't know.
past
I've
you.
never done it. Nicole did it one time.
And did she love it? Was it worth it?
She liked it, but, she did one of these things where she went in, she ordered a bottle of champagne, and she didn't even bother to ask how much it cost.
Uh-oh.
And it was like $800 or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it really good champagne?
It was Dom.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
It was a $100 bottle for $800.
Well, no, Dom costs more than that.
Not really.
Costco.
Yeah, it's about $110. It is.
Yeah.
but you figure most restaurants would double that. But they've gone well beyond that.
No. They do more than double it.
Ay.
If you can find a bottle of Dom for $200 at a restaurant, that's a smoking deal.
Yeah.
It's usually $3. Unfortunately, I know these things. So, Ruth, you want to go be a nightclub doorman?
No, I don't think so.
In Las Vegas. $500,000.
God, Ruthie.
Just go down to Stingery.
You could look at every woman's earrings in line.
That's right. Think about that. I mean, you work the line at the CD signing parties.
Yeah.
It's the same, dynamic.
What do you mean I worked the line?
You work the line. You
work
stand
the line.
outside and work the line
Same
while people are
thing.
waiting to get in.
I gave autographs.
Well,
Right.
That's
you're
working the line.
Would you rather give autographs or get $800 to $1,000 a night?
So I thought you said they only hire big giant guys to work the door.
Well, be a trailblazer.
We'll strap you with some heat.
Talk them into it, Ruthie.
I'll pass that because that's not the job for me.
KGB. This is the DSC at night.
If you go ahead and listen very carefully, you'll hear the familiar sound of no one caring.
1015 KGB.
Fun Bike Center's Giant Showroom is jammed with special buys and February savings on all street, sport, and dirt bikes in stock.
You'll save Fun Bike big on everything.
Like an 07 Yamaha FZ6 Sport Bike.
This feisty little sucker is fuel ejected, easy to ride, with plenty of power and quick response.
For work or for fun, Yamaha's FZ6 fits any budget. List price is $68.49. But wait, at FBC,
It's only $58.59. With so many Yamahas to choose from, why go anywhere else?
Fun Bike Center in Kearney Mesa, a friggin' big cycle store.
Normally, I would say that 0 plus means, well, 0, unless you happen to be getting your numbers from Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep Car Country Carlsbad. At Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep, 0 plus means 0% financing plus the factory rebate on almost every new Bob Baker Chrysler and Jeep in stock. 0% plus the rebate is even included on every new 08 Town and Country with swivel and go seating, the award-winning 300s, and the 8-passenger Aspens. But wait, there's more. 0% plus rebates on new Go Anywhere Bob Baker Jeep Grand Cherokees and Commanders. And yet another way to save: super low rate financing on the county's largest and best selection of certified pre-owned Chryslers and Jeeps. All financing offers are on your approved credit. It's 0% plus exclusively at Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep, Car Country Carlsbad, or anytime at bobbaker.com.
Bob Baker Auto Group, where it's so nice to be nice.
Scrubs. A turf war is on.
I usually try to get out here for lunch every day.
You don't say.
Then the gloves come off between Cox and
Ginger, sweet thing, whiny britches.
Bambi.
You called me Bambi in front of everyone.
it's Kelso versus Turf.
Now get the hell out of here so I can eat my white egg salad sandwich before the tomato soaks through the bread.
Cox versus JD.
Is that all you got?
King of Queens. Flashback to young Doug and Carrie, the early years.
I take it you two were newlyweds? Yeah, 2 months.
And we're still into each other.
But suddenly the honeymoon's over.
Shave that mustache off because you look like a motorcycle cop.
What happened to shy little Carrie?
She's always been so sweet and fun, and now all of a sudden she's like...
Don't miss a full hour of Scrubs and King of Queens starting at 10 p.m. on MyTV 13.
So the other day, I was in a Walmart shopping in cosmetics, just having a ball, checking out colors of lipstick, right? But then I noticed their pharmacy nearby. I guess I knew they had a pharmacy, but I didn't know. So I checked out some of the prices on their over-the-counter medicine. You know, the stuff you gotta have on hand if one of the kids gets sick. Well, they had the lowest prices, period. They guarantee it. Wow, right? Well, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I did find the pharmacy in a Walmart.
One great pharmacy, lots of low prices. Save money, live better. Walmart.
The DSC at night. 1015 KGB. San Diego's classic rock.
Did news come out that the Patriots have been found cheating again? Or were cheating before another time?
This has been a developing story over the last couple of weeks. Yes, they were accused of actually filming the pregame practice of St. Louis Rams back in the Super Bowl where they beat the Rams. A walkthrough, if you will. Also,
against the rules?
Yes. It was supposed to be a private, secret, team-only practice that the Bills supposedly watched and or videotaped. The walkthrough practice, the basic trick plays of the Super Bowl, the Patriots were in on.
Now, the Patriots were accused of cheating in the 2007 season. Bill Belichick was required to pay a $500,000 fine.
Yes.
And I think there was a draft penalty or something.
They lost a first-round draft pick, and the team was fined $250,000. Yeah, they weren't accused. They were not only accused; they were caught.
Yes, and Belichick fined $500,000.
Basically by
and
the
he
NFL.
Didn't protest it, did he?
Nope, paid the $500,000, $250,000 apologies, blah blah blah.
And will there be repercussions from this incident of cheating?
I don't know what they could be, but it's an ongoing investigation. Goodell is still looking at it. But when you're looking at, all right, will it change anything? Will they strip them of a Super Bowl title?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. Like they could, USC, they could strip them of a national championship if Reggie Bush is found to be guilty of taking money under the table. NCAA violations. They have the power. See, the NCAA has the power to go back retroactively and take away Reggie Bush's Heisman for accepting all those monies to buy the house and the cars and the money. But the NFL probably won't do that. But yes, David, long answer continuing to your question, the NFL is investigating the Patriots.
And schmimmage, it will tarnish the image of the hated Patriots.
Yes.
Cheaters.
And, you know, the Patriots, you know, leading up to the 18-0 and leading up to the Super Bowl, everyone expected them to win and go 19-0 and have their fourth Super Bowl. The greatest team ever. You know, they won their 3 previous Super Bowls by a total of 9 points. Average 3 points. They were squeakers 3 times. So now after this loss, now after this controversy, their entire image as champions and the greatest of all time, their stock is plummeting.
Yeah, it really is. Wow. Well, the hell with them, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cheaters. Yeah. Let's see what else I have for you. You've got the Oscars coming up on Sunday. Any favorites? Anything you're hoping for?
I'd love to see George Clooney get something, but
he got one last year.
I would like to see him win again.
Did you see the movie, Michael Clayton?
No, I have it at home, and I'm going to try to watch it before.
Good
but
show.
I probably won't.
It's a good movie.
Now that one's out now, right?
Yeah, it's on
Michael
DVD.
Clayton's out, right?
Yeah.
It's out, yeah.
Let me try and snag that too and see it beforehand.
Costco.
All right. What's that, Shane?
It's a good movie.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that is on this weekend. Sunday night, right? Or is it Monday? It might be Monday. No, it's Sunday. Sunday. Kodak Theater.
Yep. And probably rain.
I'll be watching the West Coast feed.
So will we.
Whatever.
Yeah, well,
Glamour.
That's it.
Motherhood has reportedly caused Nicole Richie to have a new eating disorder.
Oh, no. Did she eat her child?
No, she did not eat the baby.
Good.
She did not go tiger.
Well, good.
That's the word from friends and medical experts who fear that she's dropping too much weight too fast after giving birth. What's more, Nicole could be causing lifelong problems for her daughter because before her pregnancy, she shriveled down to skin and bones due to her deadly eating disorder. Now sources say she's speed dieting to regain her old body. She weighed 83 when she found out she was pregnant.
Good God.
And now she's heading back in the same direction. Can't wait to get back to a size 0 dress. The worst part about her weight loss is it can have a disastrous effect on her breast milk. And an expert says new moms need essential nutrients like iron and calcium to pass along and nourish their babies. Without a proper diet, milk production will decrease and could dry up altogether. Doctors say it's time for the father, Joel Madden, to step up to the plate and help Nicole avoid a relapse. She's trading the health of her baby for her vanity. That's too bad. Did anybody watch American Idol last night?
Yep.
Nope.
So you didn't see Paula Abdul's new video?
No.
Paula Abdul's got a new video.
Oh, my.
Randy Jackson is widely credited for trying to jumpstart
Right.
Paula's career. She's got a new single. And it's called something like, I just want to dance all night, or something like that. I mean, it's a very deep political, spiritual message,
exactly.
you know?
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing that usually Bono would sing.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to dance all night.
I know it.
Is this the one that was shown before the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
I think you're right,
I think it is, because I did see that, yeah.
I don't know about that. I thought this was a world premiere last night. But anyway.
She in a black haltered pant thingy?
Well, she had a lot of different outfits on. And as my daughter proclaimed, oh, embarrassing parents.
What's that?
What in particular was embarrassing?
She called it
to you?
embarrassing parents. Parents trying to rock out.
Oh, 'cause she's kind of cougar aged. How old is Paula? 45?
44, 45, something like that. Sounds about right.
She still looks pretty darn good. I mean, given all the everything.
Mm-hmm. And Randy Jackson is in there playing bass guitar, and she's got a whole video. And they played that for you last night on American Idol.
Wow.
Did you agree with the results last night?
Yes, and there's plenty more that can go off with them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are some that just have, most of them. There's about 4, maybe 5, and the rest of them have no shot. None.
How many did they kick off?
They kicked off 4,
Oh,
two women, two men, and they're down to 12, right? Excuse me, 20. Yeah, they were at the 24, 12 and 12. And now they're down to exact 10 and 10, 20. And like I say, 16 of them can go right now. They have no shot. But it'll drag on.
Tomorrow night, for the first time since late last year, there's a brand new episode of Saturday Night Live. And the host is going to be the former cast member and head writer, Tina Fey. And your musical guest is Carrie Underwood. So how can you miss?
I'm watching.
That's a good show.
Yep.
Tina loves doing Saturday Night Live, but she can no longer watch herself on TV. Here it comes. I'm 37, and with high def, I look 100. And I'm so tired of hearing her rag on herself. That's all she does. In the 21st century, there's an expectation for every person in every job in every industry to bring it like they're a fashion model. TV has conditioned us to see someone with perfect fake teeth, fake tans, and fake lips. So when you see someone normal, you're like, oh, that's disappointing. I feel like I'm always letting people down with my crooked teeth, thin lips, and no tan.
You're letting us down with your complaining. Shut up and be funny.
I'm going to start believing you that you're ugly here.
Yeah.
1 or 2 more insults,
Right.
and I'm going to accept it. You know?
Well, I guess you're ugly. We
Yeah.
found you kind of interesting, but now I guess you're ugly.
Last year, Jessica Biel voted the best-looking woman in Hollywood. Today, she could win an award for the funniest looking. Despite saying, I don't go for the trendiest look, she apparently inflated her lips, which is so common it's become a cliche. Not only that, she had the work done by a hack because her upper lip should be smaller than the lower one, but on Jessica, it's just the opposite. Yeah, she's got a great big upper lip and just a big lower lip.
So it looks like her mouth is upside down.
It looks funky. Take a look at it. There's before and after pictures for you right there. Kirstie Alley.
Oh. Sorry.
Kirstie Alley is taking legal action against the National Enquirer. In a cover story last week, they claim she was fired from Jenny Craig because she was, quote, too fat.
Mm-hmm.
And the words too fat take up half of the cover of the Enquirer.
And she takes up the other half.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kirstie claims she wasn't fired. She resigned after 3 years of service because she wants to launch her own diet firm. According to Kirstie, their malicious story in the National Enquirer was hurtful and harmful. They've been picking on me for the past few years, but this latest report is the most damaging yet. I'm starting my new business, and I need investors. A story like this makes it harder to find them. That may not be her biggest problem when it comes to raising money for her weight loss business.
What's the biggest problem?
She's fat.
Oh.
People don't look at her as a
successful
a
weight
good
loss person.
Weight loss coach.
Mm-hmm.
Until she left Jenny Craig, Kirstie Alley shared the role of spokeswoman with Valerie Bertinelli.
Mm-hmm.
And then later, Queen Latifah.
Yep.
In Valerie's new book, she admits that before Jenny Craig, she stayed slim on something called cocaine.
Yes. She's going to be on Oprah on Monday.
No, she's gorgeous.
I know her eyes are so brown.
She was on Friends.
And Eddie.
Not only that, she wants to set the record straight about her marriage to Eddie Van Halen. She always claimed that she couldn't put up with his infidelities, but now she admits that she cheated on him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What a shocker.
I didn't get the call.
Book comes out on Monday. By sheer coincidence, she's the special guest on Oprah Winfrey, another former Coke user.
Mm-hmm.
The Oprah interview was taped some time ago. At one point, she will ask Valerie why she's writing the book now. And Valerie's answer is, I just figured that if people are going to watch me lose 40 pounds and there's going to be fat-ass pictures of me with my butt hanging out on the beach, why not get paid for it?
I find that refreshingly honest. That's nice.
It's not like she was doing coke all by herself back in the 80s. Come on.
Conan O'Brien was talking about Hillary Clinton. I haven't heard it yet. I was hoping it's going to be played in the half-baked crackpot news. There was some sort of debate with Hillary and Obama last night, and at some point, Hillary says, well, you copied someone else's speech, and everyone booed her.
Yeah. I'm not sure if the boos come through on the tape we have, but we do have her.
I'll boo.
Okay, good. You can be
You'll
our
hear
stunt
me boo. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, she accuses him of plagiarism.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has a response and says...
And in which he doesn't deny it.
No.
He doesn't deny it. He's like, all right, whatever, sorry.
Well, he says the guy gave me the words. He fed me the line.
Yeah.
He said, use this line.
Yeah.
Like politicians have writers, like
and is
actors
that
have...
the best you've got, Hillary?
No kidding.
Desperate times.
I guess.
Anyway, I'm all in favor of anything that features people booing Hillary Clinton. Yesterday, says Conan O'Brien, founders of Ben & Jerry's announced they're endorsing Barack Obama, not Hillary. They decided against Hillary when they realized nobody would buy a flavor called Nut Buster Crunch.
Nut Buster Crunch. Not Cankles and Cream.
No.
Nut Buster
That's two good ice cream jokes about
It
Hillary
really
Clinton
is,
in 1
yes.
week. How about it?
I would like some ice cream.
You're not getting good Hillary ice cream flavored jokes over on Kixie, folks.
No.
Only the DSC is bringing that to you.
You know Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
We get along just fine.
But do you know Boyer?
His concepts aren't funny.
Get to know him.
He just counts on an outrageous delivery.
Mornings on 101.5 KGB.
Hey, it's your radio. I just wanted to say that I've really been enjoying our drives together, like when we went to Radio Shack and Walmart. That was so cool. You weren't looking at HD. I could totally pick up those new extra HD stations if I hit the gym. Is that what you're into now? Huh? Call me.
Get your HD radio at Radio Shack and Walmart. 100% free HD radio. Discover it.
During the Volkswagen... Hey, it's your radio. How you been? What a game of phone tag, huh? Well, not really tag, since it's just been me calling you, but crazy. So, speaking of tag, I heard you can tag songs on HD radio to download on iTunes. What idiot came up with that? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? No need to reinvent the wheel.
Tag cool songs you hear and sync them up with iTunes. Available from Polk and JBL. 100% free HD radio. Discover it.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
DSC at night.
KGB.
Hello, you're caller 10.
Yeah, all right.
The world is good. Who are you?
My name's Chuck.
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 Chuck. What are you doing today, Chuck?
I'm actually on disability, so I'm off of work for a while.
Are you an injured man?
Kind of. I got chest pains.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What are you, a realtor?
No, I'm a truck driver.
Truck driver. Okay. Well, I hope that turns around for you real
Yeah.
soon, Chuck.
Yeah, I will.
All right. Do you know what today's reference is?
The rain.
Looks like Chuck's taking a ride in the wild baloney pony.
Well, that's possible. Chuck, what are you going to choose from the list of prizes today?
Let's do Emily's box.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let me ask you something here. Let me give you the list of prizes, and just tell me what you would have chosen.
Okay.
If you did not have Emily's box as an alternative, okay?
All right.
Led Zeppelin, Atomic Punks. Yeah, we get all the good bands.
Yes.
California Speedway, 2.5 Men, golf evaluation, personal training. Did I say California Speedway? Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Yes. What would you have chosen out of that?
I would probably go with the personal trainer if I had a choice.
Personal trainer, but instead you're going with Emily's box.
That's right.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
What's in the box?
Oh.
Who's in the box?
Are you ready to reach in?
I'm ready.
All right. Stand by. Emily, what's in your box?
Chuck, you are going to see the Police at Coors Amphitheater Monday, May 26th, and you can't even buy the tickets yet.
Wow.
All right.
How about that, Chuck?
Yeah,
Sounds
looks
great.
like Chuck's slipping her the old salami.
Of course, special guest Elvis Costello.
Oh.
Those tickets go on sale Saturday at 10 o'clock through Ticketmaster, and you've already got yours, okay?
All right, great. Thanks.
Excellent, Chuck. Thank you for listening so closely.
All right, bye-bye.
As a special Friday treat, I am going to restuff Emily's box.
Hey!
Wow.
But I might put something bad in there.
No.
You never know. But I might put something good in there.
Yeah, you might.
So Emily's box is recharged. Still available. Whenever you hear us talking about the rain today during live commercials, you be caller 10, 888-570-1015. And you decide what you want. All those great things or...
Oh, God!
Yeah.
Oh, God! Oh, what's in the box?
You'll have to reach in and find out for yourself. Watch out. I've heard there's teeth in there. All right. I don't know. I haven't gone in. It's just what I hear.
That's right.
The rumor.
Who?
Huh?
Who's spreading such nonsense?
I don't have to give up my sources.
Your ankles.
Well, there were stories that, all these foreign ladies used to have razor blades in there. All sorts of nasty stuff.
Stop it. Making stuff up again.
That is not a joke. That is not a lie. We've heard about the tales from the South Pacific.
We needed to go to break.
I was trying to.
Yeah.
I know. And then
You had to get on your denials about teeth and everything.
Okay, they're there. Break.
101kgb.com. From your PC to ours. Keyword request to make your suggestion.
Let's do sports. Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Radio Show here on KGB and Q103. Here's the Dean of American Sportscasters, Cookie Randall. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you, David, and hello again, everybody in the sports world. We are down to the Sweet 16 of the Accenture Match Play Championships in Arizona. The 64 best players in the world paired off for one-on-one single elimination matches, leading to Sunday's final one-on-one showdown. In yesterday's second round, Phil Mickelson was eliminated, losing to Stuart Appleby, but Tiger Woods defeated Aaron Almerholzer to advance. Tiger, your thoughts? Great. Okay, well, we'll move on. The Golf Channel will begin coverage at 11 a.m. today.
Here it's just one of us is gonna walk and one of us is gonna go home packing. So it's always more fun I think this way because
to win. It's always more fun to win.
You just gotta go out there and do it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
The college baseball showdown for the city is today at Tony Gwynn Stadium. Yeah, he's the coach of the Aztecs, and the stadium is named after him. Tony Gwynn Stadium tonight. The Aztecs host USD. 6 p.m. tonight. If you are over the age of 40, there is a good chance you remember this day in sports history. February 22nd, 1980. The U.S. Olympic hockey team, in a major upset, defeated the Soviets 4-3 at Lake Placid, New York. And that was not the gold medal game. They still needed to beat Finland, which they did 4-2. But the Miracle on Ice is remembered as an epic Cold War victory, immortalized in movies such as Miracle, starring Kurt Russell. And everybody remembers Al Michaels' countdown of the final seconds and his signature catchphrase, or question, in that victory over the Soviets.
You've got 10 seconds. The countdown going on right now. Morrow up to Schultz. 5 seconds left in the game. Do you believe in miracles?
No.
Oh, wow. Wow, his color man was a real buzzkill.
It was no good.
Yeah.
That really.
But I believe...
Must have been a Ruski.
Yeah. No kidding. Meanwhile, in the National Bat...
I like them play-by-play announcers, hockey play-by-play announcers. They amaze me. They're in way better shape than the athletes. They don't breathe till somebody scores. You ever heard one? They must bring their own oxygen tanks. They just suck it up and go. It's like, Lenz over to Lysiak, over to Buford, over to Lenz, over the blue line, over to Williams in the corner. He's digging hard. Malarchuk hip check some back into the boards. The puck is loose behind that once again over to Williams. Oh, another hip check by Malarchuk. This time on Buford. He digs it back out. Johnson keeps it in the zone. Over to Howardchuk. Back over to Lenz. Lysiak. Shot. Save. Rebounds. Goal!
They've got 10 seconds. The countdown going on right now. Morrow up to Schultz. 5 seconds left in the game. Do you believe in miracles?
No.
Get ball association. The Boston Celtics and their best record in the league visit the Phoenix Suns tonight. See how Shaq has recovered from his debut with the Suns 2 nights ago. Say what you will about Shaquille O'Neal, and we have, especially this reporter, but for this casual watcher of the NBA, Slack-Ego O'Neal makes me watch. Kind of like the American Idol auditions, you know. He has become the William Hung of the NBA.
Now, don't overdo
Well,
He got huge ratings the other night.
I know. And the rematch of the 1976 NBA Finals, the Celtics and the Suns tonight, 7:30 on ESPN. In other sports, David.
Don't you hate it when the color announcer is a buzzkill?
Yeah.
Craps all over your signature catchphrase. I hate that. Tell me what you hate. 888-570-1015. Let's do the Friday morning hate segment. Get it off your chest. You'll have a better weekend. By the way, we all hate driving.
Yes.
Especially driving in the rain. Tell me something else. We'll get you on the radio next.
8:41, 39 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
DSC at night. DSC at night.
This is the KGB.
Time to tell us what you hate. Any hate here in the studio before we go to the good people listening to the Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show?
Yeah, I'll tell you what chaps my hide.
What do you hate? Chris Boyer.
It's not a driving thing, but it's car related.
What do you hate, Chris Boyer?
5 years ago, I got a flat tire, and I got my car stuck on the freeway while I came in and did this radio show. When I went back 5 hours later, it got towed and went to car jail, cost me $200. And for the last week, I've seen a Camry on the freeway for a week, sitting there. He got a week. I got 5 hours and a $200 jail ticket.
All right. Dustin, you're on I Hate It. What do you hate, Dustin?
I hate every time my mother listens to the show, she just talks about how cute Boyer is and how funny and all this and that. That's Boyer. How in the hell do you like Boyer?
Think about your mom having sex with Chris Boyer right now.
I told her, call the show, ask him out. But she won't.
How old is your mom?
40, 41, 42, something like that.
Right on.
She must have been a teenage bride.
Dustin's got a cougar mom. Hot for Boyer. All right, Chris, what do you hate?
I hate that I walked out of Costco on Wednesday, all happy because I spent like the least amount of money I ever spent there, and then I ran into someone in the parking lot.
No, you just.
And the lady called yesterday and said, she said, let's just do cash on this. I'm like, no problem. She called yesterday, $1,000.
Well, everything's $1,000. Don't you know that? Everything's
so
a minimum
I
of
could have just gone back into Costco, spent $1,000, and done a lot better with it.
What did you buy at Costco yesterday?
I bought a pack of filet mignons. Can't go wrong with that there compared to the grocery store.
They
and
have
then
the best steaks. They really do.
Bought a dual chrome diamond plate paper towel dispenser.
Nice.
Wow.
And you can't go wrong with the big old tub of minced garlic.
Nice.
Man.
You know what else they have at Costco that is just killing me? The gallon jug of Nestle's cookie dough.
Oh, no.
It's killing
The big
me.
plastic one?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's killing me.
Cook half of it and eat the other half.
Oh.
Do you eat it raw?
Yeah, duh.
Cookie dough.
It's not meant to be cooked.
We have an energy crisis. Go green, eat it raw.
That's right.
a good piece of advice.
It's a great snack.
Bob, you're on I Hate It. What do you hate, Bob?
Oh, I hate it that whenever I hear the voice in the computer, I get all hot and bothered.
Why do you hate that? Computer voice.
I can't always leave with my work and go into the porta potty.
Hi, Bob.
Bob's got a crush on you here, computer voice.
Hey, Bob. Have a good weekend.
What was that, computer voice?
Have a good weekend, Bob.
Oh, he will now. Boy, he'll be sitting on the edge of his bed here in about an hour and a half.
Oh, no.
Playing back.
Knock it off.
Everything about you. Everything about I get sick when I'm around.
Marcus, what do you hate?
I hate when it's Friday, it's payday, your sister works in HR, and your check is wrong.
Your sister screwed up your check?
Stupid.
She hates you, I think. Here's Elena. I don't know if it's butt sex Elena. Elena, is that you? It is, isn't it?
Elena.
It's butt sex Elena.
And I was thinking about that the other day. I said, well, there's Quiet Talking James, there's Blind Stan. Well, okay, butt sex Elena. At least I'm on the show.
That's right. When you got a name, that means we really love you. Yes, absolutely. Embrace it, love it.
I do. Okay, you know what I hate? We went out to dinner once and then again, and both times, say you pay and you pay cash, and you're expected maybe change like of $8.81. They're keeping my 81 cents.
They're keeping the 81 cents?
Yeah, that was at one restaurant.
Huh?
Then we went to another one, and, we paid cash, and we were expected 21 cents with, bills. And even though it's 21, it's not the point.
I have known restaurants to do you the benefit of the doubt. Like if the bill is $9.96.
Right. And they do it for you here, we'll let you slide a couple, and then you give them a decent tip.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing it the other way, and I thought, is this a new thing or what? But it really makes me mad because it's not up to them. So then I only tip them $1 because if they're going to take it upon themselves to keep my change.
They've already started the tip.
Yes, but I don't know why they're doing that. So
BSE. BSE.
Thank you.
Bye. One of the credit card companies was doing a thing where, let's say your charge was $50.29.
Right.
They'll charge you $51. And then, at the end of the month, after they've held on to all your change for you and made money on it, they send you a refund for all your change.
I can do that myself.
I don't need you to save money.
I don't either. Quit messing with my money.
Yeah, I don't need you to do that for me.
I have a piggy bank.
I hate your daddy's guts too.
Here is Dawn. You're on I Hate It. What do you hate, Dawn?
I hate that I can't go party with you guys at In Cahoots because I drive for a living.
Aw.
In Cahoots, 1 week from today, we're going to be there.
I'll miss you guys, but I'll be listening to you.
It's our big St. Patrick's Day party. What? What are you, dumb or something? What's your problem?
Well, probably. I thought St. Patrick's Day was in March.
It is.
Yeah. That'll be...
what's your question?
That'll be February when we do
So what's your question?
How come we're doing it so damn early?
I don't know. Quit asking questions. It'll just lead to frustration.
That's right. I got to learn.
I'll get you details about our big St. Patrick's Day party at In Cahoots next Friday in a minute here. In the meantime, I got people who hate. Glenn, what do you hate?
I hate it when I go to the supermarket with my wife and she makes us go down every single aisle. And then when we get to the checkout stand, she always forgets something. And we have to go back. And by the time we get back to the checkout stand, it's full of people again.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Kyle, what do you hate?
I hate it when you guys are talking about something and Boyer goes on a tangent. Back in World War II, women used to put razors in their hoo-ha.
Every day.
Yes, for years now.
Karen, you're on I Hate It.
Good morning.
Morning, Karen.
I hate that my 16-year-old daughter wants her very first job to be at Hooters.
What a great
Nice.
young daughter.
Yeah.
Why just be grateful you gave birth to a chick with a set of knockers?
Yeah, is she qualified to work at Hooters?
Sadly, probably. She said, a friend of mine works there, but I have bigger boobs than her, so they'll probably hire me. I'm like, go ask your dad.
How old do you have to be to work at Hooters?
I would
Well,
imagine
the
it-
host is maybe 16, so.
You can start at 16?
As a hostess, I think, so. Nice.
I don't know if I'd care for that.
Yeah, I
Hello,
think.
Carly.
No, I don't like that.
No, she hasn't asked her dad yet, so probably not.
Yeah.
But Dad said, hey, I can drop her off at work.
All right. Keep an eye on her. Make sure everything's going all right. Bobby. What do you hate, Bobby?
I hate when the 250-pound fat woman comes into the grocery store I shop in, and she's got her assisted living chihuahua in the cart. And it growls at you when you're in line and wants to... Oh, God, I hate her.
Assisted living chihuahua.
They can't do a lot, but, they're there for you.
Chris, what do you hate?
I hate the fact that since it's raining today, I was trying to splash some kids with a puddle.
Sure.
They saw me coming and moved out of the way.
Hate
Ruining
that.
all your fun.
Too smart for you.
Hello, you're on I Hate It.
I hate it that Ruth has created more band names than Dick Clark. Grunt and Go, the newest band name.
Grunt and Go, yeah.
It's a good point. We should make that my new band. Grunt and Go.
Grunt and Go and the Peptos.
I can't decide if that's my new band or my new convenience store.
Right.
It's the Grunt and Go.
I don't think I want to work there.
Dan, you're on I Hate It.
Hey, Dave, I hate it when my coworkers use the Nextel walkie-talkie and not think about who I'm standing there with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone gets to hear.
Yeah, I've suffered that as well.
Well, who did that to you? Me?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I get the... I don't know how to work this. Hello. Hi, Dave. How you doing? What are you doing, Shelly? I'm shopping for mattresses. Do they know you wet the bed? Thanks. I don't know how to turn this down. I have no idea. This is coming out of my purse. Hate that.
It is fun if you know someone, like a lady who's got the Nextel walkie-talkie, and you can just, turn it on and go... make her purse fart in a crowded store.
Oh,
I'd like these nylons and that teddy over there. And a cork. If you got a cork.
A cork would be good.
Mel.
Yeah.
What's up, Mel?
You know, I hate that I carpool with this woman who likes to listen to another station, and I hate the word showgram.
Yeah,
I want
what
to
is-
puke
what
every
is-
time I hear it.
What do you hate that whole showgram? Yeah, everybody.
Why do they think that's funny? That's so lame.
Because someone else was using it and it took a lot of work for us to steal it from them. Along with everything else we do. Yeah. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but all Mels are hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear.
Stay around, Mel.
But that don't change the way I feel about you. And if you think this might be bringing me...
Bonnie, what do you hate, Bonnie?
I hate that my son can't hold his liquor, and I find out in my living room this morning.
Oh, that is pretty bad.
That's why children shouldn't drink.
That's right.
Hi, you're on I Hate It.
Hey, good morning.
Morning, who's this?
This is Marie.
Hey, Marie, what do you hate?
I hate having to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to try to get my kid dressed and out the door and then running in the pouring rain to the car, only to arrive at work and only work for half an hour.
Why a half an hour?
I work for a flood company, so all we had to do is do a couple of things here and there, and then there's probably not much to do when I get back.
Why don't I understand that? Why is today not like the busiest day of the year for you?
I have no idea.
Huh. All right. Well, I'm sorry for that.
Thank you.
I hate
Have
that.
a good day.
Hey, you too. Nathan, what do you hate?
Dave, I hate it when you take a hot chick out for Valentine's Day, spend $60 on roses, $120 on dinner. When you get back to your place to get down to business, you find out she's on her period. But you know what? You just go in anyways.
That's right. I was going to say,
Yeah.
come on. It doesn't have to be a deal breaker. Sometimes you got to drive through the mud.
Red badge of courage.
That's it.
Thing about
You.
Hi, you're on. I hate it. T,
Going
are
to
you,
Vegas.
T, what do you hate?
I hate going to Vegas, winning money, coming back, getting stuck in the snow, spending all the money you won on a flea-bitten piece of skunk hotel room, and then driving down Cajon Pass in the worst storm I can remember in 20 years, and just getting home 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
Listening to you guys on 103 from Ontario to here in traffic since 5 a.m. this morning.
How much money did you win?
And then just now getting home in French Valley.
It's been a little weathery lately, hasn't it?
Just a bit. Just a little blowing snow and whiteout conditions and the CHP. You got to follow the flashing red lights, and you can't see more than 50 feet in front of you.
Take a nap.
You can't see anything behind you. You don't know who's behind you, and you pray to God there's not a big truck coming down your back.
Think of all the hookers and the fun you had in Vegas. Come on.
That's right.
Jeff, you're on. I hate it.
Yeah, I hate that Phil Mickelson's out of the golf tournament, and now
out
he's
of the
got to get in
Ascension.
his Geo Metro and drive all the way home to San Diego in the rain.
I hate that you're
and
driving
how's
a
he
Metro.
supposed to feed his family now? He lives
No.
paycheck to paycheck.
Poor guy. I like Phil Mickelson. Hey, you're on. I hate it.
Yes, I hate the fact that it's raining today.
Hello, you're on. I hate it.
Yes, I hate the fact that I still haven't been to France.
Really? I thought everyone had been to France. Well, I know I have.
I know you have.
Whatever.
Hello.
Hello, you're on. I hate it.
Hey, how you doing today?
Tip top. Talk to me, Coco.
Hey, you know what I hate? I hate it when some idiot orders lumber knowing that it's going to rain, and I got to deliver this lumber in the rain, and then they don't want it. Because
Dude.
it's wet.
Dude. Wow. Sucks to be you. My neighbor poured her foundation yesterday, rebuilding the house after the
good.
fires.
Oh,
Really?
no.
Are
Oh,
you kidding?
bad.
Oh,
Sorry,
good.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
I swear, it must have taken 20 cement trucks.
Oh.
Wow. It was all day long. And now it's raining.
Oh. You know what? Actually, a light rain is good for it. It keeps it from cracking and drying out too fast.
Okay, Dandy, it poured in our neighborhood. Downpour. Well, and once again, now we find out Chris Boyer is a concrete contractor.
Yes, he is.
As well as knowing
He's an expert.
everything else.
Yeah, as soon as you pour concrete, you want to keep it wet.
I thought all the concrete was in China.
Well, then how come they don't pour concrete when it's raining?
Well, you don't want a torrential downpour. You want it to...
Yeah, David.
Thank you. Cement contractor Chris Boyer.
And especially if you got a
Stop
heavy
it.
slope.
Yeah, just stop it.
Stop it.
Try and commit that to memory. Stop it. That'd be a good mantra for you if you want to take up yoga. Stop it.
I
Stop.
came out and watered
Stop it.
every hour.
You know, I'm sure there's a cement contractor that's going to back you up on this, but I've done a lot of cement work in the past couple of years, and no one was out there with a hose hosing it down.
What are you
That's a
talking
shame.
about?
That's a shame. They don't like you, David.
I don't know what he is talking about. Never heard of that.
Well, do you ever? I mean, come on.
Yeah, there's always some chucklehead just out of the
Right.
asylum who'll say, yeah, I happen to be a professional for the last 74 years. And Chris Boyer is right.
And
They're all insane.
I know.
Didn't your floor crack?
No, I just had concrete done
Oh, okay.
by the #1 concrete contractor in America, and they did not hose it down. And it's beautiful.
Yeah, clearly it's
Glorious.
going to crack, David. It'll never work out.
Cement always cracks.
It does. It always cracks. You can control it. But I've never heard of you want to keep it wet.
Water it down, let it dry slowly.
As opposed to what? Taking the blow dryer out there?
Blow on
Mopping it down with paper towel? Oh, blow on it? Okay.
It dries really quick. Otherwise,
As opposed to pouring it on a really hot day and just letting it dehydrate.
Yeah, because they never do that.
No.
Well,
I'll stand by my statement.
What are those two words? Stop it. Maybe we could go with kill him. How'd that be? Kill him.
Okay.
Kill him.
Nobody would find him in that corner for years. It'd be like Jimmy Hoffa.
Rob, you're on I Hate It. What do you hate, Rob?
I hate it that you can barely get the signal on Rancho Bernardo, but you can get the signal clear up to L.A.
There's some sort of
vortex
dome of impervious broadcasts not allowed in here in Rancho Bernardo.
Yeah,
I don't know what
Some
that
problem.
is. Yeah.
And also, Chris Boyer is right. 12 hours.
Go away. Just go away.
Thank you.
Go away. Go to hell. Go anywhere you want. Go away.
And I hate everything about you.
Bill, you're on I Hate It.
I hate it when I'm rubbing one out to the computer voice, and Boyer ruins it by chiming in. It's just kill the mood.
Let me put the computer voice on the phone for you and you can finish. Go ahead, computer voice.
Hi, Bill. So sorry about Boyer.
A little faster. Hang on.
Stop
Like the reporter to answer.
We had a simultaneous.
You made the computer voice say ew.
Cause I think sex is overrated too. And I get sick when I'm around.
Brad. What do you hate,
I
Brad?
hate it that I'm sitting on hold, but I got to change my I hate it because as much as Chris Boyer's an idiot, freaking right, it pisses me off again.
What do you hate, though? That's it?
Well, I originally hated people that go to Vegas and bitch about going to Vegas, but then Boyer got on his concrete issue, and I hate it that I have to hate it, so I hate Chris that he's right. So
Thank you. That's all we wanted to hear.
Poor guy.
JB, you're on I Hate It.
I hate it when I have a dinner date with a girl who's a vegetarian and we're drinking wine. And halfway through the dinner, we realize that there's bacon in our salad, and she gets sick on me and makes me go home.
Oh, no.
First she got sick on you and then made you go home?
Oh.
That's too bad.
You think that'd be your first choice?
Sean, you're on I Hate It.
Hey, I hate those plastic packages that are hermetically sealed that you can't get the stuff out of them without cutting your fingers off or breaking what's inside.
Yeah, you try opening them up and all of a sudden you're holding a handful of razor blades made out of plastic.
Exactly.
I hate those things.
That.
I hate that.
And Theraflu packets are the worst, and all you want is that goodness in your cup, and you can't open it.
Hello, you're on I Hate It.
Good morning, David.
Hello.
Hey, I hate it when you're taking care of business in the morning in your bathrobe, and the sash robe falls in the toilet.
Oh.
Hate that.
I'm thinking about Jim Gaffigan right now. And Lila, you're going to be the last one. What do you hate, Lila?
I hate going to Blockbuster by myself on Valentine's Day and paying for my ex-boyfriend's video that he didn't return because after 30 days you own it.
Ouch.
Ow.
Ouch. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hate that. Thanks, Lila.
Okay, bye.
See ya. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we hate today on 101 KGB FM San Diego.
Well, what are we doing standing here listening to this for?
The DSC at night.
They can teach us stuff.
101.5.
My plan is working. Your plan to piss me off?
KGB.
Hi, this is Gina Cunningham. If you're starting sentences these days with, you know what I want to do this year, consider finishing them with, get a car I'm going to love driving. And then find it at Cunningham BMW with a lease on a 2008 528i, just $499 per month. Visit Cunningham BMW now, I-8 at El Cajon Boulevard.
$499 per month plus tax for 2 years. Total out of pocket $3,583.65. $2,500 cash production or down payment. Special financing and approved credit through BMW Financial Services. Offer ends 2/29/08.
It's tough being a kid. It's not enough you have to play games all day. You got to make up the rules as you go along. You need to stop adults and ask them if their refrigerator is running. And once you've read the comics, where do you throw the rest of the newspaper? There's did not to keep going all day long. paper airplanes to make, puddles to jump, bird nests to find, truck drivers to wave at, and all without stepping on a single crack. With so much to get through in a day, at Kaiser Permanente, we say give kids all the help you can. Help them to eat, sleep, and live being a kid to the hilt. And by that we mean eat well, sleep plenty, and live actively. So no squishy thing goes unsquished and no stone goes unskipped across the pond. If you were a kid, you'd ask why. And if we said because, you'd ask why because. And we'd say, because we're Kaiser Permanente and we want you to thrive. So there.
Advil Liquid Gels presents relief from February pain.
On the way to a slimmer, trimmer you this year, there's a you who's too sore to tie your own shoes.
Never thought silence could give you a headache? Try forgetting Valentine's Day.
However February hurts, you can handle it with Advil. And for fast relief, nothing's proven faster than Advil Liquid Gels.
If you insist on taking leap year literally, do it feet first.
Advil Liquid Gels, the every pain reliever, in a hurry.
Among OTC pain relievers, use as directed. Normally, I would say that 0 plus means, well, 0, unless you happen to be getting your numbers from Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep Car Country Carlsbad. At Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep, 0 plus means 0% financing plus the factory rebate on almost every new Bob Baker Chrysler and Jeep in stock. 0% plus the rebate is even included on every new 08 Town & Country with swivel and go seating, the award-winning 300s, and the 8-passenger Aspens. But wait, there's more. 0% plus rebates on new Go Anywhere Bob Baker Jeep Grand Cherokees and Commanders. And yet another way to save, super low-rate financing on the county's largest and best selection of certified pre-owned Chryslers and Jeeps. All financing offers are on your approved credit. It's 0% plus exclusively at Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep, Car Country Carlsbad, or anytime at bobbaker.com.
Bob Baker Auto Group, where it's so nice to be nice.
The DSC at Night, 101.5 KGP, San Diego's classic rock.
Good morning, she's jacking up in your lap. It's Charlie Dunn, News Chunks on San Diego's 101 KGB.
16 minutes after 9 o'clock on 101 KGB FM San Diego and KTMQ Temecula. It is wet. It is windy. Rain has been falling steadily much of the night. The roads are dangerously slick. Early morning commuters being urged to be especially careful on their way to work. A second storm is headed our way tomorrow.
Perfect.
It should arrive late in the day, producing rain Saturday night into Sunday morning, along with strong winds. And that will be followed by scattered showers Sunday afternoon.
It is wet. Mm-hmm. If only we could mix in hot and horny with that.
Yes, I know. That would be a nice combination. Oh, hi.
They'll get you hot and wet and horny. Ride and Lance, 101 KGB.
Oh, that was lovely.
That's all I got.
Very much.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
In other news today, a motorcycle cop, a police officer, has died. He crashed while escorting Hillary Rodham Clinton's motorcade to a campaign rally this morning in Dallas. Clinton says she's heartsick over the death. She plans to call the officer's family and offer condolences. Now, she's in Texas because there was a Democratic debate in Austin, Texas last night. Here are some clips of it where Hillary, this cut in particular, Hillary accuses Obama of political plagiarism.
Lifting whole passages from someone else's speeches is not change you can believe in, it's change you can Xerox.
Obama says he doesn't think that there was anything wrong. He used the words of the governor of Massachusetts.
It's a non-issue.
Totally.
It's dumb.
I agree.
It's dumb. And it's stupid.
And you got to wonder, is that all there is? Is this what she has in terms of the differences?
That's what she brings to the table.
Yeah. Is this what you're basing our choice on? Here's Obama's response.
Now, the notion that I had plagiarized from somebody who's one of my national co-chairs who gave me the line and suggested that I use it, I think is silly.
I think he also at some point said, is this the point in the campaign where everyone goes insane or something like that?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to run for office. I'm going to create my own language so that every speech is unique.
Well, Hillary shoots back. Hey, you shouldn't have used the Massachusetts governor's words in your speech without giving him credit.
If your candidacy is going to be about words, then they should be your own words. That's, I think, a very simple proposition. And
Why don't you two get in the ring and duke it out, and the winner gets to use the word change, and the other one doesn't.
Right.
God, this is so silly.
Meanwhile, on the other side, John McCain's campaign is seeing if it can cash in on that New York Times story. Remember the one yesterday suggesting that McCain favored clients of a female telecommunications lobbyist. As it denies that report, McCain's campaign has launched a fundraising appeal based on the newspaper story. McCain's campaign manager wrote an email to supporters that they were needed to help counteract the liberal establishment and fight back against the New York Times by making a financial
Mel.
Yeah.
What's up, Mel?
You know, I hate that I carpool with this woman who likes to listen to another station, and I hate the word showgram.
Yeah, what is-
puke
what
every
is-
time I hear it.
What do you hate that whole showgram? Yeah, everybody.
Why do they think that's funny? That's so lame.
Because someone else was using it, and it took a lot of work for us to steal it from them. Along with everything else we do. Yeah. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but all Mels are hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear.
Stay around, Mel.
But that don't change the way I feel about you. And if you think this might be bringing me...
Bonnie, what do you hate, Bonnie?
I hate that my son can't hold his liquor, and I find out in my living room this morning.
Oh, that is pretty bad.
That's why children shouldn't drink.
That's right.
Hi, you're on. I hate it.
Hey, good morning.
Morning. Who's this?
This is Marie.
Hey, Marie. What do you hate?
I hate having to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to try to get my kid dressed and out the door and then running in the pouring rain to the car, only to arrive at work and only work for half an hour.
Why a half an hour?
I work for a flood company, so all we had to do was do a couple of things here and there, and then there's probably not much to do when I get back.
Why don't I understand that? Why is today not like the busiest day of the year for you?
I have no idea.
Huh. All right. Well, I'm sorry for that.
Thank you.
I hate
Have a good day.
Hey, you too. Nathan, what do you hate?
Dave, I hate it when you take a hot chick out for Valentine's Day, spend $60 on roses, $120 on dinner. When you get back to your place to get down to business, you find out she's on her period. But you know what? You just go in anyways.
That's right. I was going to say, come on, it doesn't have to be a deal breaker. Sometimes you got to drive through the mud.
Red badge of courage.
That's it.
Thing about you.
Hi, you're on. I hate it. T, what do you hate?
I hate going to Vegas, winning money, coming back, getting stuck in the snow, spending all the money you won on a flea-bitten piece of skunk hotel room, and then driving down Cajon Pass in the worst storm I can remember in 20 years, and just getting home 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
Listening to you guys on 103 from Ontario to here in traffic since 5 a.m. this morning.
How much money did you win?
And then just now getting home in French Valley.
Been a little weathery lately, hasn't it?
Just a bit. Just a little blowing snow and whiteout conditions and the DHP. You got to follow the flashing red lights, and you can't see more than 50 feet in front of you.
Take a nap.
You can't see anything behind you. You don't know who's behind you, and you pray to God there's not a big truck coming down your back.
Think of all the hookers and the
All right,
fun
guys.
you had in Vegas. Come on.
That's right.
Jeff, you're on. I hate it.
Yeah, I hate that Phil Mickelson's out of the golf tournament, and now
Out
he's
of the
got to get in
Accenture.
his Geo Metro and drive all the way home to San Diego in the rain.
I hate that you're
And
driving
how's
a
he
Metro.
supposed to feed his family now? He lives paycheck to paycheck.
Poor guy. I like Phil Mickelson. Hey, you're on. I hate it.
Yes, I hate the fact that it's raining today.
Okay. Hello, you're on. I hate it.
Yes, I hate the fact that I still haven't been to France.
Really? I thought everyone had been to France. Well, no, I have.
I know you have.
Whatever.
Hello.
Hello, you're on. I hate it.
Hey, how you doing today?
Tip top. Talk to me, Coco.
Hey, you know what I hate? I hate it when some idiot orders lumber knowing that it's going to rain, and I got to deliver this lumber in the rain, and then they don't want it. Because
Dude.
it's wet.
Dude. Wow. Sucks to be
No
you.
way.
Everything about you.
My neighbor poured her foundation yesterday.
Yeah.
Rebuilding the house after the
good.
fires.
Oh,
Really?
no.
Are
Oh,
you kidding?
bad.
Oh,
Sorry,
good.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
I swear, it must have taken 20 cement trucks.
Oh,
Wow.
It was all day long. And now it's raining.
oh.
You know what? Actually, a light rain is good for it. It keeps it from cracking and drying out too fast.
Okay,
Making this
Dandy,
up.
it poured
Yeah.
in our neighborhood. Downpour. Well, and once again, now we find out Chris Boyer is a concrete contractor.
Yes, he is.
As well as knowing
He's an expert.
everything else.
Yeah, as soon as you pour concrete, you want to keep it wet.
I thought all the concrete was in China.
Well, then how come they don't pour concrete when it's raining?
Well, you don't want a torrential downpour. You want it to.
Yeah, David.
Thank you. Cement contractor Chris Boyer.
Especially if you got a
Stop
heavy
it.
slump.
Yeah, just stop it.
Stop it.
Try and commit that to memory. Stop it. That'd be a good mantra for you if you want to take up yoga. Stop it.
I
Stop.
came out and watered
Stop it.
every hour.
You know, I'm sure there's a cement contractor that's going to back you up on this, but I've done a lot of cement work in the past couple of years, and no one was out there with a hose hosing it down.
What are you
That's a
talking
shame.
about?
That's a shame. They don't like you, David.
I don't know what he is talking about. Never heard of that.
Well, do you ever? I mean, come on.
Yeah, there's always some chucklehead just out of the
Right.
asylum who'll say, yeah, I happen to be a professional for the last 74 years. And Chris Boyer is right. And they're all insane.
I know.
Didn't your floor crack?
No, I just had concrete done
Oh, okay.
by the #1 concrete contractor in America. And they did not hose it down. And it's beautiful.
Yeah, clearly it's
Glorious.
going to crack, David. It'll never work out.
Cement always cracks.
It does. It always cracks.
Mm-hmm.
You can control it. But I've never heard of you want to keep it wet.
Water it down, let it dry slowly.
As opposed to what? Taking the blow dryer out there?
Blow on
Mopping it down with paper towel? Oh, blow on it?
So
Okay.
it just dries really quick. Otherwise.
As opposed to pouring it on a really hot day and just letting it dehydrate.
Yeah, because they never do that.
No.
Well,
I'll
you should.
stand by my statement.
One of those two words.
Uh-huh.
Stop it. Maybe we could go with kill him. How'd that be? Kill him.
Okay.
Kill him.
Nobody would find him in that corner for years. Be like Jimmy Hoffa.
Rob, you're on I Hate It. What do you hate, Rob?
I hate it that you can barely get the signal on Rancho Bernardo, but you can get the signal clear up to L.A.
There's some sort of
vortex
dome of impervious broadcasts not allowed in here in Rancho Bernardo.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Some
that
problem.
is. Yeah.
And also, Chris Boyer is right. 12 hours.
Go away. Just go away.
Thank you.
Go away. Go to hell. Go anywhere you want. Go away.
And I hate everything about you.
Bill, you're on I Hate It.
I hate it when I'm rubbing one out to the computer voice, and Boyer ruins it by chiming in. You just kill the mood.
Let me put the computer voice on the phone for you and you can finish. Go ahead, computer voice.
Hi, Bill. So sorry about Boyer.
A little faster. Hang on.
Stop
Like the reporter has there.
We had a simultaneous.
You made the computer voice say ew.
Cause I think sex is overrated too. And I get sick when I'm around.
Brad. What do you hate,
I
Brad?
hate it that I'm sitting on hold, but I got to change my I hate it because as much as Chris Boyer's an idiot, freaking right, it pisses me off again.
What do you hate, though? That's it?
Well, I originally hated people that go to Vegas and bitch about going to Vegas, but then Boyer got on his concrete issue, and I hate it that I have to hate it, so I hate Chris that he's right. So I have to
That's all we wanted to hear.
Poor guy.
JB, you're on I Hate It.
I hate it when I have a dinner date with a girl who's a vegetarian and we're drinking wine,
And halfway through the dinner, we realize that there's bacon in our salad, and she gets sick on me and makes me go home.
Oh, no. First she got sick on you and then made you go home?
Oh.
That's too bad.
I think that'd be your first choice.
Sean, you're on I Hate It.
Hey, I hate those plastic packages that are hermetically sealed that you can't get the stuff out of them without cutting your fingers off or breaking what's inside.
Yeah, you try opening them up and all of a sudden you're holding a handful of razor blades made out of plastic. I hate those things. I hate that.
And Theraflu packets are the worst, and all you want is that goodness in your cup, and you can't open it.
Hello, you're on I Hate It.
Good morning, David.
Hello.
Hey, I hate it when you're taking care of business in the morning in your bathrobe, and the sash robe falls in the toilet.
Oh.
Hate that.
I'm thinking about Jim Gaffigan right now. And Lila, you're going to be the last one. What do you hate, Lila?
I hate going to Blockbuster by myself on Valentine's Day and paying for my ex-boyfriend's video that he didn't return because after 30 days you own it.
Ouch.
Ow.
Ouch. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hate that. Thanks, Lila.
Okay, bye.
See ya. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we hate today on 101 KGB FM San Diego. Yes. Now, were you hearing the rain this morning when you woke up? Did you?
Yes.
Did you want to stay in your beddy by? How much money would you have paid to stay in bed this morning? I want to know.
Quite a bit, actually. Yeah, it would have been nice.
Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster Select Comfort. These are the best beds in the business. Even when it's not raining and dark in the morning, you're going to want to stay in bed. Oh, they're the best beds. You can have yours this weekend. You can have your brand new bed today, thanks to the bestseller sale going on right now at Sleep Train San Diego. Save an additional $300 when you take advantage of the bestseller sale. Of course, you're going to get the lowest guaranteed price. Of course, you're going to get the best bed in the business. There's no trick to this one. Everyone should do business like Sleep Train. What size are you looking for? Twin, full, queen, king? No problem. What firmness are you looking for? Really firm? Really gushy? Pillow top? Plush? You name it. It's all on sale right now. That's why it's the best sellers sale. And like I said, you can get it today. You'll have it for the rest of the weekend. Isn't it time for you to make Sleep Train San Diego your ticket to a better night's sleep? Hi, caller 10.
Hello.
Hi, caller 10.
I'm caller 10.
You are caller 10. What's your name?
This is Nate.
Nate, what are you doing today?
I'm driving to work in the rain.
Man, I thought everyone was supposed to do what Ruth had commanded. Just stay home.
Stay home.
I wish.
You hear that every time Ruth is winding up with her first traffic of the day and it's raining and she's just dashed in.
Yep.
Just stay home, whatever, you're going to be
I
late.
can. I'll probably get down there and turn around and come back. But
See?
as long as you show up, they can't fire you.
Right. I gotcha. Well, do you know what you want?
You got Speedway tickets?
Well, I do.
Nice.
But I've also got Emily's box.
You got Speedway tickets in Emily's box?
That would be an unfortunate place to keep them, wouldn't it?
No, what's in the box?
It's up to you. I do have Speedway tickets, but we decided to reload Emily's box one more time today. So it's up to you, Nate.
You don't have Speedway tickets?
I do.
Oh, you do? I want the Speedway tickets.
And you don't want what's in Emily's box?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
What's in there anyway?
I can't tell you until someone reaches in and gets it.
No.
Take the gamble.
I'll take the Speedway tickets.
Okay. So you don't want what's in Emily's box?
I don't want what's in Emily's box.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Okay. Hold on.
All right.
Emily, he does not want what's in your box.
That's so sad for him.
Who's screaming at you over there?
Oh, I was just sharing with Chucko.
You're juggling over there. What are you and Chucko yapping about?
Scheduling some stuff for in the In Cahoots show.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. That's a week from today. Remind me, I got to go over that.
Yeah.
He does not want what's in your box. Well, it's dicey.
He chose poorly.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But I just think Nate in particular should be listening for the rest of the show. Because if no one takes what's in your box, we're gonna have to get it out of there and give it away.
I don't want it stuffed up there all weekend.
No.
Is it irritating or is it just a snug fit?
Well, what do you think?
Someone deserves it.
You're right.
Unless I'm rat effing you right now.
I want someone to enjoy.
I mean, what if I'm rat effing you?
Typical.
What if you had your chance at Speedway tickets and you decided to go with Emily's box and it turns out it's one of Boyer's broken drumsticks?
Yeah, you don't want that.
That's a rat F. You're going to take that choice. Take that chance.
Oh, what's in the box?
Remember, anytime we talk about the rain today during live commercials, you be caller 10, just like Nate. 888-570-1015. Take your prize. That's the reference for today's round of the commercial game.
Never given blood before. But lately I've been hearing a lot about how I can make a difference with just one donation. So I did it. I scheduled an appointment at the San Diego Blood Bank because somebody out there is depending on people like me.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I need blood transfusions to stay healthy. One donation might not sound like a lot to you, but to me, it's a difference in life.
Make a difference in life at the San Diego Blood Bank. Schedule an appointment at sandiegobloodbank.org.
16 minutes after 9 o'clock on 101 KGB FM San Diego and KTMQ Temecula. It is wet. It is windy. Rain has been falling steadily much of the night. The roads are dangerously slick. Early morning commuters being urged to be especially careful on their way to work. A second storm is headed our way tomorrow.
Perfect.
It should arrive late in the day, producing rain Saturday night into Sunday morning, along with strong winds. And that will be followed by scattered showers Sunday afternoon.
It is wet. If only we could mix in hot and horny with that.
Yes, I know. That would be a nice combination. Oh, hi.
They'll get you hot and wet and horny. Rod and Les, 101 KGB.
Oh, that was lovely.
That's all I got.
Very much.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
In other news today, a motorcycle cop, a police officer, has died. He crashed while escorting Hillary Rodham Clinton's motorcade to a campaign rally this morning in Dallas. Clinton says she's heartsick over the death. She plans to call the officer's family and offer condolences. Now, she's in Texas because there was a Democratic debate in Austin, Texas last night. Here are some clips of it where Hillary, this cut in particular, Hillary accuses Obama of political plagiarism.
Lifting whole passages from someone else's speeches is not change you can believe in, it's change you can Xerox.
Obama says he doesn't think that there was anything wrong. He used the words of the governor of Massachusetts.
It's a non-issue.
Totally.
It's dumb.
I agree.
It's dumb. And it's stupid.
And you got to wonder, is that all there is? Is this what she has in terms of the differences?
That's what she brings to the table.
Yeah. Is this what you're basing our choice on? Here's Obama's response.
Now, the notion that I had plagiarized from somebody who's one of my national co-chairs who gave me the line and suggested that I use it, I think is silly.
I think he also at some point said, is this the point in the campaign where everyone goes insane or something like that?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to run for office. I'm going to create my own language so that every speech is unique.
Well, Hillary shoots back. Hey, you shouldn't have used the Massachusetts governor's words in your speech without giving him credit.
If your candidacy is going to be about words, then they should be your own words. That's, I think, a very simple proposition. And
why don't you two get in the ring and duke it out, and the winner gets to use the word change, and the other one doesn't.
Right.
God, this is so silly.
Meanwhile, on the other side, John McCain's campaign is seeing if it can cash in on that New York Times story. Remember the one yesterday suggesting that McCain favored clients of a female telecommunications lobbyist. As it denies that report, McCain's campaign has launched a fundraising appeal based on the newspaper story. McCain's campaign manager wrote an email to supporters that they were needed to help counteract the liberal establishment and fight back against the New York Times by making a financial contribution.
Is Scott Peterson in the news today?
Not that I saw, but I heard that there's a commercial about a lie detector test that you don't have to be hooked up to it.
Right, the cops can even use it when they're questioning suspects. They pull over right then.
Okay, I'm going to look it up. CNN is running a pretty big story about Peterson, and they won't say if it's Scott Peterson or not, but they're saying that he had a previous wife who they dug up, and it turns out she was murdered.
There was Stacy Peterson.
That's the cop in Chicago.
The cop in Chicago who had a previous wife.
And they dug her up.
That's what it is.
Yeah. That's why
there was the girl who was, quote, drowned in an empty bathtub.
Shortly after the divorce. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, and it turns out now they've discovered that she was murdered.
Yeah, and that's called into play because the current wife who's missing, they suspect foul play, but he claims, nope, she just ran off with another guy.
Okay.
Anyway, federal health advisors are recommending a completely reformulated recipe for next year's flu shots. They're hoping it will provide better protection against 3 new and different flu strains. The CDC says this year's version has been a good match for only about 40% of the viruses that have emerged, hence everyone having the flu. AP correspondent Lauren Neergaard reports a strain of flu that was not on the radar when the current flu vaccine was formulated is getting people sick even when they've had the flu shot.
That strain took off, spread around the globe, hit here, and started hitting Americans who were vaccinated with a vaccine that contained a relative of that strain, but not the exact match.
Oh, she says, though, even though with those problems, getting the shot is better than not getting it.
The CDC still says if you have not been vaccinated, flu season is not over yet, and the vaccine should provide you at least some protection, meaning you might have a milder case if you do get it.
Okay. Moving on to American Idol last night, here is Ryan Seacrest giving the bad news to the first contestant voted off season 7.
How affected has he become now? At the beginning of the show? This is American Idol. Just start the show, Slappy.
Come on.
It's tough to say goodbye to anybody tonight.
Right.
Whereas last night we were glad to get rid of you.
Get out.
It's tough to say goodbye to anybody tonight.
Right.
Yes.
And tonight I have to say goodbye to you.
Really?
Yeah. Right. It's over for you on Idol, Garrett, but a lot more, I'm sure, in your future.
And then here's Amy Davis giving her farewell performance on American Idol.
A smiling face, a warm embrace.
I think she's in Maxim this week or something like that.
Really?
Or
She's
this
very
month
pretty.
or something, yeah.
Just shouldn't sing.
Yeah, no, she's just no good. That was a terrible song choice for her.
Awful. Here's Seacrest. He says the second woman to be voted off season 7 comes down to Amanda or Joanne.
America voted.
Amanda's that rocker chick with the Pepe Le Pew thing.
Yeah.
America voted. And Amanda, you are safe. And we'll be back, which means Joanne leaves us tonight.
Well, for her part, Joanne admits she could have done better.
I know that I sing better than that. I do a better performance than that, so it's understandable. These girls are amazing. I love them, and this has been amazing.
Now get out.
She's a who.
Everything's amazing.
Oh, yes. Simon has some catty advice for Colton.
This was great.
The fourth hopeful.
This was
voted
great.
off.
Because they said, they kicked this guy off. He was
Right.
the last one kicked off, and he's crying his eyes out. And so Ryan turns to Paula and says, do you have any advice for him?
Right.
And what do you suppose Paula said? Stick with it. Gosh darn it. Keep a stiff upper lip and a smile and all that other stuff. And then they asked Simon.
Get a good job and then seriously, and then enjoy singing. Because I don't think you'll make a successful career out of it, no.
Oh, my God.
I don't.
You know what?
Come on.
I don't.
He still does it.
Oh,
Come
my
on.
God.
Look, I mean,
What are you going to say? You'll be popular at the Holiday Inn by the airport? I mean, come on.
here's a guy who can't beat, 6 other amateurs. How is he going to make it against all of the pros who are already in the business? Simon's right.
He is absolutely right. But you just can't convince Paula or Randy that we're not all winners. We're all winners.
Well, what about some tough love? I mean,
No.
You know?
No, there's no tough love.
God.
Well, Simon's is the only one that's accurate and
Right.
genuine and in the guy's best interest.
Does he ever just not get it when someone's really good? Have you ever, because I haven't watched the show long enough to know.
Every once in a while, I disagree with him, but, you know, I'm going to say 9 times out of 10, I think he's spot on.
Seems like it.
And, you know, Paula is out there and she just doesn't, you know, if you suck, if you go out there and you honk up a load on stage, she'll still say, well, I really like your dress.
It was
But, you know, that's, you know, the minute that hour's over and the lights go down and the cameras are snapped off, she'll bounce you off the bumper of her Bentley getting out of there in time. It won't look back at you. Give him a nickel and let's get on our way.
Right. And give me my ivory back scratcher.
Yeah.
Well, the Academy Awards are coming up this Sunday, and AP correspondent Rosalie Fox has a look at the nominees for Best Picture.
It's tough to say goodbye to anybody tonight.
Wait a minute. Huh?
For the Best Picture Oscar, this year's Academy Awards could be no place for any movie other than No Country for Old Men.
You know how this is going to turn out, don't you?
No Country for Old Men has picked up award after award in the months leading up to the Oscars. One of the only honors it didn't get is the Golden Globe for Best Drama, which went to Atonement. The films tied with the most Oscar nominations, 8, are No Country for Old Men and There Will Be Blood.
That's right.
Tied with 7 nominations are Atonement.
Do you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
And Michael Clayton.
Are you denying it?
The 5th film that's up for Best Picture is Juno, with 4 nominations.
I'm pregnant.
Rosalie Fox, Los Angeles.
Now, a lot of the nominees are first-timers, but as AP Entertainment editor Michael Weinfeld reports, a Hollywood veteran and fellow nominee, letting them learn for themselves what it's like to be attending the Oscars on Sunday.
A lot of newbies at the Oscars this year. First-timers like Casey Affleck, who finds being a nominee just out of this world.
Like trying to describe what life is like on a planet in another galaxy.
Ellen Page is so not used to the regimen that she thinks she has to make her own dress.
I took my old prison uniform and I learned how to sew and I made it into a dress.
Maybe nominee George Clooney has some words of wisdom for Ellen Page and the other newbies.
I can't give Ellen Page advice. She's too smart. I'll have to find some really dumb actor and then give him advice.
The nominees have a couple more days to learn it on their own. I'm Michael Weinfeld.
What the hell are they talking about? They've got to be the stupidest people on earth.
Either that or they have these stupid conferences where they just cut up, you know, part of what the actors are saying.
I don't know. I just when they're not speaking the lines that a professional has written for them and they're speaking their own thoughts, they're just dumb.
Well, see what you think about what George Clooney says.
I'd rather ask a cow what he thinks. It's more intelligent. Okay.
George Clooney thinks he and Hillary Clinton have something in common this year. That is, they both have no shot at overcoming the competition. Clooney telling Time magazine he thinks Daniel Day-Lewis will beat him for Best Actor at Sunday night's Oscars, saying, quote, "For me, it's like being Hillary Clinton. If it weren't for Obama, it might have been a pretty good year." Clooney claims to be an expert Oscar handicapper, though, and he's never lost an Oscar pool, so if you're interested, here are his picks.
All right.
He thinks No Country for Old Men will win Best Picture, while its directors, Joel and Ethan Coen, will share a Best Director trophy. And for some reason, he singled out Amy Ryan, Best Supporting Actress for Gone, Baby, Gone.
Amy Ryan. Gone, Baby, Gone. I'm trying to figure out what role she played in that.
The blonde, the heroin addict, I thought.
Is that the mom of the missing baby?
The blonde and kind of tough-looking Jersey chick.
Got it. Yeah. She's very hateable in that movie.
That's what I hear.
She plays it very well, and you don't like her at all.
Yeah. And I guess they're saying, well, that was genius because in real life, I guess they love her.
Okay. I agree with him that Daniel Day-Lewis is going to win.
Have you seen that movie?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, me neither. And controversial director and previous Oscar winner Michael Moore is nominated for Best Documentary at the Academy Awards Sunday for his film Sicko. It's his film about healthcare.
It sounds like a cliche to say it's an honor to be nominated, but truly to be in the room where, you know, these are the 5 best of this year of this, and that, it really is an honor to sit in there.
All right, and that's the Oscars Sunday night.
It's the first time he's ever said anything that didn't piss me off.
I'm going to mark my calendar.
Wow.
Wow. We were talking about Vegas earlier this morning, and Bette Midler, and this is one I would really love to go back and see. She's at Caesars, and she said the showgirl must go on. That's her show. It premiered last night at Caesars. Afterward, a lot of people in the audience commented about it. It was a little bit dirty, but Bette had what'd you expect? Here's Bette's description, though.
Well, not dirty exactly. I would say it was my sauciest, my sexiest show. Because I have all those girls who are half naked. Not naked enough. But they're beautiful. I think I have the prettiest line in town. And I'm really proud of them.
All right.
There you go.
You know, we were watching this thing on E! yesterday, the 50 most outrageous moments on TV. And when it was getting close to number 1, Sinead O'Connor tearing up the picture of the Pope was on there. And Nicole says to me, and I've never seen that. I've never seen it once.
Really?
And she says, do you know why? I was like, no. She goes, NBC has forbidden anyone from airing it. They won't give anyone permission. They were so horrified by it. And I said, I was watching it the night it happened.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And I said, and she goes, and what did you feel? And I was like, what the hell was that? That was what I felt. I was like, why is she tearing up a picture of the Pope? Do you all know the reason for it? Do you know why she was mad?
I think I did at the time, but I don't recall
about birth
now.
control?
No. She's a staunch, hardcore activist against abuse of children.
Right.
And she found out that these priests in Ireland had been abusing children, and she was mad at the Pope for not doing anything about it. And, you can tell that it really deeply, deeply affects her.
Right.
And to this day, she does not regret what she did, despite the fact that it killed her career.
Yes, it did.
And so Nicole's asking me, I've never seen it, so I went and found it for her on YouTube.
Right.
And in the meantime, she's asking me, weren't you offended? I said, because I said I was watching it that night.
Right.
I saw it happen. And she goes, weren't you offended? And I said, no. I said, my reaction was like, what the hell was that? I was more puzzled. And I tried thinking, because so many people get so offended by things people say and do on TV and radio. And I started thinking to myself, when's the last time I was truly offended by something that happened on TV?
And?
I can't remember. I know I get annoyed at people who lie.
Right.
Or BS.
Yep.
But offended.
With a straight face, when it's not a tongue-in-cheek.
When it's like a Jesse Jackson kind of thing,
Exactly.
Politicians generally. But offended. I can't remember.
To the point that you would write a letter that you would, say, I'm not turning on your network again.
I can't remember.
Janet Jackson's boob.
No.
It
just doesn't happen.
I got mad at her because she,
she screwed it up for a lot of people.
Yeah, directly affected our jobs by making the FCC so unhappy. But I cannot remember the last time I was truly offended by something.
Even Jane Fonda.
Saying the C word?
Right.
No, it doesn't offend me.
Amused.
It baffles me that she can be so stupid as to think it's okay to say that on TV when she is an entertainer.
Right. The only thing that offended me about that is that here's Janet Jackson, and we know the history there, and it did make it hard for us, and it blurred the line so much, and people are all wringing their hands about it, and we're going to get fined, and be careful, this and that and the other. And then Jane does this, and there's not even an issue.
Well, it should be this way. This is the way it should be.
It should be this way, but why did it ever go to the way it was?
I don't know. And you know what? It's only because it was the Super Bowl. It's only if it was a regular Sunday game, if it was the biggest game all year, it doesn't matter. It's only because it was the Super Bowl.
What kills me about that, and Chainsaw's made this point a million times, is that it was during halftime. Nobody was watching.
Right.
We didn't see it until they played it over and over and over and over again. They made it an issue.
It is definitely the people who are replaying it, zooming in on it, freeze framing it, is their fault for glorifying what was otherwise a pretty quick, what was that?
We wouldn't have even seen it.
But
wouldn't have known it.
It didn't offend me. It disappointed me. A little sad.
In the way it looked, I know.
It's like unfortunate, You should have done that 10 years ago.
It's like they have the money,
Well, that's because you're balanced, you're reasonable, you're rational. You don't assign such a high level of importance to something as silly as a TV or
I agree.
media broadcast, whatever, a movie or whatever.
Yeah. And I rewatched this thing and I thought, well, is it because, things that used to be shocking and horrifying 15, 16 years ago? It was 15, 16 years ago when she tore up the picture of the Pope.
Yep.
Maybe things aren't as shocking as they used to be. And I remember distinctly when it happened, I was like, what? No, wait, was that supposed to be funny?
Right.
Because I don't get it.
What's the point there?
What do you mean? Why are you tearing up a picture of the Pope? What do you mean, fight the real enemy? I don't get it. And frankly, neither did anybody else.
No.
And that was her big problem.
Right.
Because when she explains what her gripe is, you kind of understand why she did it.
Well, who's going to say, yes, I'm for abuse of children by priests?
No one's going to. And if indeed it's true that these priests were abusing children in Ireland, and if indeed it's true the Pope knew about it and didn't do anything about it, then she's got a case.
Totally.
She really does. My father does not like to talk about it, but there are cases where higher ups in, and I'm not going to say which church, just say a church, knows of pastors and people whom the flock has put their trust and their faith in, and they've abused them in any number of different ways. And instead of throwing the book at them, having them arrested, put them in jail, they transfer them out of their parish to another one where they can do it all
Start
over
fresh.
again.
Yeah.
And that's makes
despicable.
you that makes you part of the crime.
Yeah, they did that for years.
Yeah. Yeah,
and that is despicable. Who could say that they're for that? You're not.
It truly is. And I'm telling you, if indeed that's the case with Sinead and the Pope, then you know what? She has a case.
But, look at
But
another...
it was just so weird because this Pope, was a beloved Pope. The Pope that we have right now, I can't even think of his name. I can't think of what he looks like.
Pope Benny.
Yeah, I don't know.
Benedicti.
He's not a high-profile Pope.
Not so much.
But Pope John Paul II was high-profile and, very well-regarded. He had good numbers. Good Q rating
He did.
around the world. And, I'm not saying I agree with all his policies and everything. I don't. I absolutely, thoroughly disagreed with some of the things that he says.
Right.
But he was pretty well respected around the world, especially in 1992. And for her to go and just tear up a picture, it's like tearing up a picture of a puppy. People are like, what are you doing that for?
Yeah.
Why are you being a jackass?
But, I think there are other ways that she could have addressed it and not killed her career. Look at Bono. He's very passionate about things that he believes in. And there's the same types of causes where you're saying, well, who would say don't help people with AIDS in Africa? But he's gone through the proper channels. He is a rock star, but he toured Africa with Paul O'Neill, the Treasury Secretary at the time, and said, look, we've got to get money here. And he didn't once laugh at his lisp, which I thought was really great.
Better man than me.
I know.
But it starts automatically talking that way.
But I was thinking, and when she said, weren't you offended by that? I started thinking, I'm trying to think when I was actually truly offended.
Right.
Because there's a difference between being mad, at someone who's just completely BSing you.
Right.
I did not have sex. Offended means you're genuinely, in my world, you are, you have a feeling of disgust, intense dislike, I guess. I don't know.
And a little bit of hurt.
Yeah, your feelings are hurt.
It's like somebody says, what are you, stupid? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I hear that enough that it doesn't bother me anymore. But there was a time when it was a bit of a shock.
We got to come up with a new one for you.
Yeah.
So, now I can't think of a time that I was.
And was Nicole offended by it?
The funny thing about it was when I showed her the YouTube clip.
Right.
She was. I have to assume the idea of it was offensive to her.
Right.
And then she saw it for the first time because NBC will not allow it to be broadcast. And when I told her the reason why, she was like, well, I understand now why she did it.
Right.
So anyway.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't know. Maybe I'm too dumb to get offended. I don't know. I don't know anything. All I know is I have to break for commercials. Please.
Oh. All right. Well, there's more news.
Good.
Yes.
We'll have that for you on the other side of this break here on KGB and Q103. Feel out. Why did I have to see that?
Those are truffles.
He's making macaroni and cheese with black truffles in it. Wolfgang Puck is cooking on CNN this morning, and I'm starving!
Would you like a blueberry?
No. Thanks.
Oh, well.
No, I want black truffle macaroni and cheese,
that
please.
Would be good.
Hey, when it's a lousy, rainy weekend like this, sometimes it's kind of fun to just stay home and hunt around on the internet, goof off.
Yeah.
Check things out, but it's no fun waiting around for a slow internet connection.
No. Are
you getting the best value from your internet service? See if your current internet service provider can measure up to Cox. What?
The Knicks have changed my life.
Do you have the fastest residential high-speed internet service in San Diego? Yes, I do. I have Cox high-speed internet with Power Boost. It's 520 times faster than dial-up, and it's way faster than AT&T's top DSL speed. And with free Power Boost, Cox gives you that extra blast of speed, 15 megabits per second when you need it the most. Are you getting a free, powerful suite of security features? I am. I'm a Cox internet customer. When it comes to high-speed internet service, Cox is your only choice. Right now, you get it starting at $5 a month for the first 6 months when you order the Cox bundle. Did you hear that?
$5?
$5 a month for the fastest high-speed internet in town.
Good price.
619-262-1122. 760-599-6060. Hi, you're on KGB.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. What's happening?
You're caller 10.
Great.
You playing the commercial game with me?
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, what is the reference for today's round?
The rain.
Yes, it is. All right. What's your name?
Barry.
Gary?
Barry.
Barry.
I heard Barry.
God, can't you hear anything?
I guess not.
What is your problem?
What's wrong with me?
Deafy.
Stupid.
Beans in your ears?
Get Marley Maitland to help me out here. Hey, Barry, what can I hook you up with today?
I'm kind of curious of what's in Emily's box.
All right, let me ask you this first. What would you choose out of the following selections? Led Zeppelin, Atomic Punks, California Speedway for the NASCAR Nationwide Series race, 2.5 Men, golf evaluation, or personal fitness?
The golf evaluation.
That would be it?
Yeah.
All right. You're going to go for what's in Emily's box?
Yes, I am.
Are you sure?
I'm taking a chance here.
Sometimes it's bad, you know.
I know. As long as it might be one of the promo
what's in the box? Let's find out. Let's go to Emily and find out what's in Emily's box. What?
Sorry. Was it Gary or Barry?
It's Barry, you deafy.
I know, my bad. Barry, you have just won yourself a pair of Shelley Dunn Poo shoes.
Oh.
Put them in the dishwasher.
Are they in the dishwasher yet?
Yes.
Bummer.
Oh, Barry.
Well, I was hoping for something good, Barry. I'm very sorry about that, but that's what you win here. And we are going to stuff Emily's box once more.
Man, I'm
lucky
getting
girl.
busy today, girl. I'm full.
She's a whore. I thought you just had a runny nose.
All right, we'll stuff Emily's box once again.
Wow.
In case we talk about the Reindeer and live commercials for the rest of this show today, you'll have the choice of all those prizes or what's in Emily's box. Okay? Do we have more news, Shelley Dunn?
Oh, yes.
Let me hear it.
Did you ever watch Designing Women?
Barely.
Barely.
I know a little bit about the show. I know that was Delta Burke. And
Yeah. And Delta's talking now. She says at one time when she was on the show Designing Women, she was so depressed she was parked in the car in the hills with a gun and a bottle of Xanax beside her, trying to recover from the harsh words that were written about her in the tabloids.
Was she trying to load the gun with Xanax?
I
And just
think
fire it?
She might have just been surfing, with Xanax, and then should I fire it? No, I don't know. Take a Xanax. I
She
don't
want to
know.
get wasted before she get the nerve to shoot herself.
She told E.T. she just wanted the pain to go away, but she insists she was not
What was
going
she
to commit
upset about?
suicide. Well, because she gained so
Depression.
much weight. She's depressed anyway. The tabloids were commenting about the weight she gained, and she was just really upset about it. But she says, if I really wanted to die, I would be dead. The reason she recently entered a psychiatric hospital, she needed, quote, an adjustment under a physician's care after the 5 medications she was taking no longer worked.
Well, we all know about
He
that.
speaks today, yeah. So now she's on 2 different medications, but by coming forward, Delta says she hopes to remove the stigma surrounding depression.
Yeah.
Now, Delta also admits she struggles with hoarding. She says at one time she had...
She's a whore.
No, hoarding, like pack rat. At one time
She's a whore.
No. She had 27 storage units because her house couldn't hold all
Holy
the crap she had saved.
27, huh?
She got it from her mom. She said her mom was so bad, she even saved the diaper that Delta wore when she came home from the hospital as a newborn.
Jesus.
Huh. That's cute and gross
I'd be
all at the same
depressed
time.
too. I mean, ew.
That's cute and gross all at the same time. Was it you would hope that the diaper, it's like, okay, good. That was just like a ceremonial thing. Quick,
Right.
get it off. Right.
I hope
Put it in the
that.
trophy case.
Right. I hope you bronzed it.
Something.
Yeah, something. But, ooh. Anyway, that's a story on Delta Burke. And we're
She needs to have a good weekend with Tom Cruise. I think that would work things out.
Yeah.
She doesn't need any medicine, does she,
Just
Tom?
walk it off.
You know what she needs?
It's one big bra.
Meanwhile, the cost of chasing Britney Spears around L.A. has just gone up. Tori Scott now explains.
I don't know what I'm playing
15.
LA County deputies arrested 4 paparazzi photographers in West Hollywood for blocking sidewalks while trying to snap a picture of the pop princess. The LA Times says 2 of the guys were picked up waiting outside a hair salon. The other 2 were arrested outside a local nightclub. All 4 were booked, posted bail, and released. Tori Scott, Los Angeles.
Thank you, Toy.
You know what? I'm glad to hear that. I really am.
I know. They've got to do something.
That freak Britney Spears lives and eats for paparazzi attention, and those guys are a menace to society. And they both Britney and the paparazzi need to be paid attention to here, legally speaking. I mean, really, I'm so glad to hear that. What's going on?
Sorry, I'm just printing my featurette.
Oh.
It's not as
It's
quiet
so early.
as...
What are you thinking? Wow. Well, while he's doing that, I'll tell you that Jennifer Lopez is a mommy. She gave birth to those twins in her belly at an undisclosed location on New York's Long Island. Get out of my belly, you boy and you girl. Her rep said she and husband Mark Anthony are delighted, thrilled, and over the moon. And finally this morning, for many kids, the dream of college seems completely unattainable. Tuition costs a fortune and their folks aren't loaded. Beginning next year, though, if
it is
you
expensive.
Oh, totally. If you're accepted into Stanford University and your parents make less than $100,000 a year, $100,000 a year, they're going to give you your tuition for free. And if your folks earn less than $60,000, you're also going to get free housing.
Who's doing this?
Stanford.
Nice.
For who?
For it's if you're accepted. Now here's the deal. Only 7% of all applicants were accepted last year. Most need a 4.0 GPA and SAT scores in at least the 2,300 range. Tuition at Stanford starts at $34,800. Room and board close to $11,000. So if you get into Stanford and your parents make less than $60,000 a year, Stanford will foot the entire bill for tuition and housing.
Wow.
So that racks up to $46,000 a year. Stanford turns out can afford it. Their endowment is $17.1 billion.
Oh, I got a big endowment.
That makes it the third wealthiest college behind Harvard and Yale.
Holy smokes.
Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's very cool.
If you're a smart kid and your parents don't have the bank to put you in there, they'll pay for it.
That's very cool.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to pay anything back. I don't get that.
It's not like a student loan. Well, that's what their endowment's for.
To think you're college poor if you're making 60 to 100 grand.
That's right.
Too poor to send your kid to college.
Well, think about that, Ruth. If you're making $60,000 and it costs $50,000 a year to go there,
right?
That's poor.
And you're not bringing home 60. You're making 60
you're
on
bringing
paper,
home
and then you're paying
40.
the rest to the government. Right. So yeah, even $100,000.
Man.
You know, you're
That's
taking home
pretty cool.
maybe 70.
That's very cool.
I thought it was a fun way to end our show.
It was an excellent, a bittersweet short week with our beloved Shelley Dunn, but an excellent newscast nonetheless.
Thank you, sir.
We'll do this quick timeout on 101 KGB and Q103. Here with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
Hello there, I'm Dr. Henry Jekyll. I'm a research scientist.
And I'm Mr. Edward Hyde, accountant.
We run a small laboratory and needed to increase productivity.
So we called and added wireless from AT&T to our business service.
I like AT&T because I'm often on the road.
And I in back alleys.
Now we can take our business wherever we go.
I like AT&T because of the offer. You receive a $100 Visa reward card for each wireless device you purchase.
With qualifying plan, up to 9 devices, that's $900, so we could buy tools, supplies...
or devious potions.
Ed, we research soybeans.
Devious soybeans.
Add wireless from AT&T to your small business service and get a $100 Visa reward card per qualifying smartphone. This offer is available by calling 1-877-ONWARD-4. For complete details, visit att.com/go business. The new AT&T. Your world delivered. Requires new device purchase and qualifying wireless voice and data plan with 2-year commitment for participating AT&T sales channel. Offer ends 4/30/08.
I heard...
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
Right now, about this time, Shelley Dunn, you and I will be mostly wasted. Next week, we'll be wrapping up our In Cahoots St. Patrick's Day live broadcast.
I think St. Patrick's Day is next month.
What's your point?
aren't we celebrating a little bit early?
Yes.
Why is that? I mean, I
don't
love the
know.
celebration.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's our St. Patrick's Day live show from In Cahoots. Free to get in, and we'll have all the real traditional stuff like strippers.
Yeah. Yay.
The stripper pole Olympics are going to be happening. Emily discovered this weekend. Tell me what your experience was, Emily.
I learned how to spin.
You're going to talk to me about stripping while eating a banana?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry, I'll put it down.
She's got another hand behind her head.
Put the fruit down.
So
Trying to do
yummy.
to me. You did a little stripper pole expo this weekend?
I was at an expo, and one of the vendors was from mindbody.com, and they had a stripper pole, and they had girls teaching you how to spin on it. So I learned how to do a couple different spins, and I'm actually going to take classes with them.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm going to learn to do the spinning and the exotic strip
So
teasing.
you've already taken a boxing class. Now you'll be a stripper that can kick your ass.
Pretty much.
And why are you taking stripper classes? Who do you want to show this off for?
No one right now, but someday I hope to have someone I'd like to show the skills off to.
Is that right?
Sure, why
Right on.
not?
I'd say you're not going to hear an argument from me. Are you going to show us some of your skills next Friday?
Depends on how good I get in one class.
Okay, all right.
If not, maybe I'll do a private show for you guys.
Or if you do a cuddly wuddly, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Dump enough liquor down that pie hole. And,
Okay, excellent. The Stripper Pole Olympics will be going on.
Awesome.
And we'll also have Bromo in his bowl of Lucky Charms that he'll be sitting in.
I love
Lucky.
And if you are selected as one of the few to reach in, root around like a pig digging up truffles in the mud, someone is going to pull out a prize, which is airfare and hotel for two to New York City for the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Ooh.
That's why we're doing this so early.
Nice.
and if you get to the bowl and you think, why did they fill this with chocolate milk? They didn't. Don't go in. Don't go in. Don't go in.
Way to sell it, Chris.
It's our St. Patrick's Day live show. This Friday, it's free to get in. We want everyone to come out, just like last year when we did Queers on Steers at In Cahoots. It's going to be a good time. Where's In Cahoots, Emily?
Dang it. I was just trying to go back to my
What is it
banana.
with you and the banana?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. You don't see me eating a great big
Taco.
Couldn't think of something.
Oh,
Licking the
taco
cream out
sounds
from between the Susie Q sandwich
All
halves.
right, thank you.
May never knows when to stop, does he?
In Cahoots is at 5373 Mission Center Road.
All right, and we're lining up some comedians, and Bromo's going to be in his Lucky Charms little leprechaun outfit,
Awesome.
which is basically nothing.
Cool.
And you
You'll
have to
see his
reach.
shillelagh.
You have to reach in and around, fish around his naked body to see if you can snatch the prize.
Oh.
Gonna be good times, isn't it?
Good times.
Can't wait. I wish it was now.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a week from today,
Cool.
and so get there early. We'll let you in probably around 5:45, something like that.
Awesome.
And hopefully, it won't be raining on you.
No.
Okay. Lots of fun. Next Friday, our live In Cahoots show.
Cool.
The Chris Boyer featurette in 60 seconds. Or maybe longer.
Your car's got a catalytic converter to clean up the waste in its exhaust. But guess who gets stuck cleaning up the waste in your pet's exhaust? It's you.
Oh.
What is that?
And if you're not feeding a food that's really easy to digest, your pet's going to have a lot of stuff to leave for you in the backyard.
What a delight.
And you'll be out there picking it up in the rain. So do what I did. Put your pet on Purina One Natural Blends. Now, the Natural Blends ingredients in Purina One are really easy to digest. That means there's going to be less in the backyard to pick up. Plus, your pet's going to enjoy great health, a wonderful coat. These are the things that I've found when I switched my pets to Purina One. Rockford has a beautiful coat. And a pet's skin and hair is directly related to what they eat. So get on the real wholesome ingredients for good health in Purina One. And we're talking about real white meat chicken. We're talking about real lamb. It's the first ingredients in those blends. Plus oatmeal, brown rice, and sweet potatoes. So, puppy to senior, whatever you do, there are 13 blends your dog is going to love from Purina One.
I hate the way he
In fact,
says potatoes.
I know.
Potatoes. Potato, patata, whatever.
Where are you from?
You're from Southern California, not the South.
Potato.
I don't know how I managed to mess that up every time. It's potatoes, David.
Thank you.
And they're in Purina One. Hey, give it a try right now. I'll send you a free bag. Call 1-888-290-BARK. 1-888-290-BARK. A free 6.5-pound bag of Purina One natural blends coming to you. Or get on the website at PurinaOneChallenge.com.
Thank you, Chris Boyer. And you are caller 10.
I am?
Yes, you are.
Rock on.
What is your name?
My name's Alan.
All right, Alan. What's the reference for today's round on the commercial game?
The rain.
Yeah, it sure is. You getting dumped on over there?
Not too bad. Just a little sprinkle.
All right, very good. Do you know what you want?
Yes.
What do you want?
Yes, I would like the, if possible, the NASCAR tickets.
The NASCAR
Or
tickets?
the Speedway tickets.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to go what's in Emily's box? Here's what's going on at California Speedway. First, let me tell you that tomorrow, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race and the NASCAR Nationwide Series race. And I do have tickets, and I will be glad to give them to you. Or you can go for what's in Emily's box. What has been in your box so far today?
So far, I gave Win 'em Before You Can Buy 'em tickets to see the police and a pair of Shelley Poo shoes.
So it could be good, it could be bad.
Right.
It could be a great thing, it could be a clunker thing. What do you think? You say your name is Alan?
My name's Alan, yes.
Alan, what do you think? You want to take those NASCAR tickets, or do you want what's in Emily's box?
All right, you know what? I'll try Emily's box.
Are you sure?
Why not?
I don't want to mess you up.
No, it's all right. I'll take what I can get. So Emily's box is good.
Emily, he wants what's in your box. He was going to go for the NASCAR tickets, but now he wants what's in your box.
Alan?
Yes.
I think you're going to be a happy man. This weekend, you will be partying it up VIP style at the California Speedway. You have yourself a pair of rooftop suite tickets, plus a parking pass, pit passes, party zone wristbands, and a guest guidebook with lanyards, all worth over $2,000.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, jackpot. Thank you.
How about that,
That's
Alan?
Thanks
awesome.
for going for my box.
Out of your box.
How about that?
Damn.
You'll be wearing the lanyards, buddy. That means get out of my way. I'm something special.
Hanging out in the pits, going to the parties.
Rooftop suite tickets.
For the entire weekend.
For the weekend, including the NASCAR Auto Club 500. Alan!
All right.
I want to know how the other three people.
I appreciate it.
Nice. All right, Alan, hold on.
All right, thanks very much.
Emily's going to hook you up. Yeah, the other people who passed, they all wanted the NASCAR tickets, and they passed on going, and it was...
That's what it was.
All right. Well, now, as we slog through the mud and the puddles on our way to a hard-earned weekend, we bring you the Chris Boyer featurette. A look back at eventful things that happened.
Yeah. Events.
It never is eventful, though.
No. Well, it is to him.
And
Thank you, David.
I didn't give it to you
Not
yet.
yet.
You doing,
God.
you moron?
It's his muscle memory.
And here he is, Chris Boyer!
Thank you, David. Let's talk about some things happening this week in our history. It was this week in 1969, Johnny Cash recorded his second live prison performance. He wasn't actually there as an inmate this time. He was actually doing the Johnny Cash from San Quentin LP, featuring A Boy Named Sue, a single that was recorded live as part of British TV. 1942, the Voice of America signed on for the first time this week as part of the Worldwide Shortwave Radio Service Department of the U.S. government. 1938, the first nylon bristle toothbrush was made in Arlington, New Jersey.
See?
Yeah.
See?
I mean, you know.
You
How about
don't think
this?
that's important, David?
Yes, this week in 1886, Charles M. Hall completed his invention of aluminium. He produced it using electricity.
I like to say it like a damn forter.
1974, the Symbionese Liberation Army demanded $4 million more for the release of Patty Hearst. Hearst had been kidnapped Feb 4, and her father, publisher Randolph Hearst, had already coughed up $2 million hoping for her freedom. 1997 had been considered impossible until it was accomplished by Dr. Ian Wilmut. In July of 1996 at the Roslin Institute in Roslin, Scotland, kept secret until this week in 97, the story broke that Dolly, a 7-month-old sheep, was the first clone of an adult mammal. Since July of 1996, the Institute had cloned 7 sheep, including 3 breeds from different cell types. And I just wish they'd brand the ones that kick. 1630 this week, popcorn was introduced to English colonists. And 1879 this week, Frank W. Woolworth opened his first 5 and 10 cent store. 1842 this week, John Greenough of Washington, D.C. patented the sewing machine. And in 1855, the official dedication of the Washington Monument took place in Washington, D.C. 1947, Edwin Land demonstrated a nifty new gadget at the Optical Society of America in New York. It was the first camera to take, develop, and print a picture on photo paper. The Land camera became an instant success. 1872, Luther Crowell received a patent for manufacturing of paper bags. But finally, we celebrate this great event on the featurette. Way back when the West was won and the men were strong and bold, those too slow upon the draw wound up being dead and cold. Run your hands down the barrel. It's blued steel so it won't corrode. Then tug gently with your trigger finger as it discharges its smoky magnum load. No need to refill or give it a rest with a period known as refractory. For this West winner is a circular spinner, was made with a barrel straight from the factory.
Colt 45.
1836, yes! Colt invented the shooting iron as a revolver. And we celebrate that on the featurette with Dave, Chili, and Chainsaw here on 101.5 KGB FM San Diego.
Thank you, Chris Moore.
Thank you, Amanda.
Okay, team. As your manager here at Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill, it's my duty to issue you some Crispy Shrimp protective gear. You've got your Crispy Shrimp shield, baton, and flame retardant suit. I think we all know how crazy it can get when there's Crispy Shrimp in the store.
Sort of seems like overkill to me.
Jimmy, a customer with Crispy Shrimp on the brain will do whatever it takes to get their next bite. Okay, everybody suit up.
Crispy Shrimp is back at Rubio's. Tacos and burritos, original flavor or new mango style for a limited time only at Rubio's.
Customers have great things to say about American Shooting Center.
My entire family took a firearms safety course at American Shooting Center. With many class times to choose from and the option of one-on-one private training, American Shooting Center had more to offer.
I purchased my firearm from American Shooting Center because I was able to try out different firearms on their range before I chose to buy.
American Shooting Center, 5590 Ruffin Road, just south of the 52 in Kearney Mesa. Call 858-279-7233 or go to 101kgb.com and enter keyword shooting.
Let AutoZone help you save on routine maintenance. Now at AutoZone, when you buy 5 quarts of Quaker State conventional motor oil and an STP oil filter for just $11.99, they'll supersize the deal and give you $2 off an air filter. Some restrictions apply. See store for details. Get to AutoZone today.
Advil Liquid Gels presents relief from February pain.
On the way to a slimmer, trimmer you this year, there's a you who's too sore to tie your own shoes.
Never thought silence could give you a headache? Try forgetting Valentine's Day.
However February hurts, you can handle it with Advil. And for fast relief, nothing's proven faster than Advil Liquid Gels.
If you insist on taking leap year literally, do it feet first.
Advil Liquid Gels, the every pain reliever, in a hurry.
Among OTC pain relievers, use as directed. Honey, I love you.
Oh, thank you.
I love you, and I dented your car.
What?
What?
No!
Rain. There was rain. I couldn't help it.
Rain? Not to worry. There's Toyota Carlsbad Certified Collision Center.
Why would you drive in the rain?
I don't know.
Why? Because life goes on even in the rain. So when you get those dings and dents, no matter whose fault it is, the Toyota Carlsbad Certified Collision Center offers peace of mind by using genuine Toyota parts.
Will you ever forgive me?
What?
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 Toyota Carlsbad.
Visit the Toyota Carlsbad Certified Collision Center. Open 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Right people, parts, and service. Toyota, moving forward.
Guaranteed fresh or we'll brew it new. Guaranteed fresh or we'll brew it new. Guaranteed fresh or we'll brew it new.
Rick, anyone know what's wrong with Rick?
You know 7-Eleven's coffee guarantee?
Where they'll brew you new coffee?
That's the one. Old Rick here thought it'd be funny to see if they'd really do it.
I guess they did.
Yeah, like 100 times.
Introducing the Fresh Coffee Guarantee from 7-Eleven. If your cup's not fresh and full of flavor, we'll brew it new for you, no matter how many times you ask.
Guaranteed fresh.
Thank heaven.
At participating stores.
DSC. Sound waves travel through the air at 344 meters per second.
Wow, what the hell's that got to do with DSC, huh? KGB.
is over, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Today's sponsors are Kaiser Permanente, AT&T Wired, Geico Direct, 7-Eleven, your San Diego County Chrysler dealers, Union Bank of California, Saturn Retailers, your San Diego Dodge dealers, Chapman University, Guitar Center, BMW Encinitas, Shane Company, Massey Nissan, and Breck BMW. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Emily, for producing today's show. Chucko Ambromo producing the news and sports segments. Route 66. Always a busy day when the rain is falling out of the sky. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Chris Boyer. I know you and Bromo are working on a best of show for tomorrow starting at 8 o'clock.
Yes, sir. We'll feature things like Bob Saget on the show, Dave's Celebrity News, The Moment of Ruth, Flash Wednesday, Ruth, and Chainsaw Sports. God, starting at 8 on the KGB.
Do you remember the winner on Lash Wednesday this week?
Yes, I do.
It's worth listening to.
Oh, yeah.
She was great. Jim Richards and Jeff Gonzer are coming up next here on 101 KGB FM San Diego and 103 KTMQ Temecula. Have a great weekend, folks. See you on Monday. Love your show.
Special day, I'm longing to say what I feel. I know it's for real. Oh baby, baby, there's something I want you to know. So listen close, I'm whacking off to your picture on the internet. I'm whacking off to your MySpace page. Whenever I'm lonely, you're my one and only Emily.
Piss off!
Can't you see? I'm whacking off. He's whacking off to your picture in the Hooter shirt. I'm whacking off to your MySpace page. Baby, I'm lonely, and you are the only Emily for me. Oh. I'm whacking off to your picture on the
Shelley and Chainsaw than any other radio show. KGB.
Let me know that I've done wrong when I've known this all along. I go around a time or two just to waste my time with you. Tell me all that you've thrown away. Find out games you don't wanna play. You are the only one that needs to know. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. My dirty little secret. Who has to know when we live such fragile lives? It's the best way we survive. I go around a time or two just to waste my time with you. Tell me all that you've thrown away. Find out games you don't wanna play. You are the only one that needs to know. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. My dirty little secret. Who has to know the way she feels inside? Those thoughts I can't deny. These sleeping thoughts won't lie. And I've tried to lie. It's eating me apart. Trace this life back. I'll keep you my dirty little secrets. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. My dirty little secret, dirty little secret, dirty little secret. Who has to know? Who has to know?
Today's blue chip keyword is
Fix. F-I-X. Fix.
not a blue chip VIP.
Click on 101kgb.com, keyword blue chip.
To find out how to be a winner.
From 1015 KGB.
FM, San Diego.
Been dazed and confused for so long, it's not true. Wanted a woman, never bargained for you. Lots of people talking, for the virgin sea. 'Cause I've got to be free. Free to face the life that's ahead of me. On board, I'm the captain, so climb aboard. We'll search for tomorrow on every shore.